And hello, Pommy's mommy's here too. Now I can see all the little squares. Yeah.
Yes.
Terry Jones, King of Wands, of course. Kathy Arnett.
What is this?
Cool. Now I'm seeing everybody. All right. So
I guess I had to click on it. I don't know.
the way that it appears on my screen, the first one on my screen, and it might look a little different on yours, but is Paula. So let's start with Paula. She's in my top left corner. So go ahead, you can ask me any question. And if you need more time, you could just say skip for the next person and we'll come back to you.
Skip.
Skip for
I
now.
had no idea. So
Okay.
someone
All
else can go. Absolutely.
Who is ready? Who is ready and is like, I know what I want to ask? All right. Let's go with Pommy's mommy. I saw you raise your hand first. Go ahead.
Can you hear me?
Yep.
All right. This is so cool.
Hey, Pommy's mommy.
Hey, Ricky, Connie.
I finally get to see you.
Yes, I forgot
She's
what my
beautiful,
question
isn't she?
was.
Mommy's beautiful.
Ellie Carter. Have you
Alan?
heard
Alan
about her?
Carter? No.
She's coming out. She was trafficked, and she's coming out with a lot of indictments and everything. I just kind of wanted you to read on her and see if she's the real deal. I think she is.
We'll do that. I will do that. But for tonight, a seance is for like family. It's for
us. Okay, then you guys come back to me.
Interpersonal, but let's do that. Say her name again one more time. It's
Ellie Carter.
Okay.
She's wrapped up with the Diddy bunch and everything else.
That's Diddy's daughter. Ellie Carter is Diddy's daughter.
Holy moly.
Yep.
Okay, that makes it even deeper.
Yeah, she said she was raped by Big Mike.
Yep, she's and
I think she is.
And Obama.
I think that she is being truthful. I don't think she's hiding anything. I think she's really scared though. She has a lot of fear.
She's protected.
Yeah, she's very scared. She's scared of what may happen.
You look beautiful tonight, Kristen.
Thank you. Appreciate it. You too. I love that your place is bright and happy. I like it.
I've got my Pommy here. Let me just show everyone. She's got her. I was going to get dressed up. I had a cat outfit.
This is fun.
Totally disappeared. But Pumpkin has a little pumpkin.
Oh, how cute. Oh my goodness. Big squeezes. Look.
Pommy's mommy. All right, someone else must have a question.
Yeah, who would like to go next? And we'll start with you. Who's ready?
This is Melanie. I'll go.
Wait, who said that? Melanie?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, go for it, Melanie.
So I had a reading with you yesterday. And my mom came through, the trickster, about the silver.
Mm-hmm.
So that bag that she described, I remember giving that to Goodwill. So I no longer had it.
Oh, no.
Last night, and I said, were you being tricky and funny when you said that? And she said yes. So then I asked her where it was, and she said it was in my safe where I thought it was, and I went and looked and it wasn't. So when she told you it's safe, I don't think she wants me to know. So I want to like have her come through, and I want to know.
Yeah, because she described it. It was a pretty bag with it had yellow on it. It was textured, and it had beautiful other colors on it, orange and a pink and teal.
Yeah, and I gave that to Goodwill like quite a while ago. And there was nothing in it because I checked.
Yeah, let's ask her to come through. Will you just speak her name so she knows that it's okay?
Yes, Connie.
Yeah, she's like waiting for you to do this tonight. Mm-hmm. Where did you put the silver? She's saying it's in the bag. It's in a bag.
A bag.
Yeah, so she thought it was. She said, I thought it was that one. Do you have a similar bag that's a pretty yellow one?
Well, it's a yellow and a black one, but that was in the storage bin in the garage, and I looked in there and felt it and everything, and nothing was in that one. And then there was a blue one that was in there, and I checked that.
It has a zipper. Remember, now she's showing me the zipper again. So she said it has a zipper.
The yellow and black one is a zipper, but it was open and I checked it. It's like a bee. It says bee something on it, like bees.
Oh.
Can she tell me if it's in the apartment or out in the garage?
She's saying she's sorry, but she thought it was in that one. She zipped it up.
Because yeah, that one was unzipped. Yellow.
She said there's a lot of stuff around there. You gotta look. That's what she's saying. A lot of stuff is around it.
A lot of stuff is around it. Okay, it has to be in the garage then. Tell her to put it back in the safe where she took it from.
You have like a makeup size bag? Is it small?
I do have, well, I have a makeup size bag, but it's like a black and white zebra and it's pink. And it does have a zipper on it. And I have like my, like stuff in there, like my deodorant and toothpaste. And it's like I put all that kind of
Do you
stuff.
have shelves in your garage?
Well, yeah, I have bins
It's
of
under the
stuff.
bottom shelf.
Huh?
It's under the bottom shelf.
Well, there's
Just
no
look
shelves
under
in
the
the
bottom
garage.
shelf. Underneath the bottom shelf. That's what I'm getting. And I'm sorry, didn't mean to blurt out. Sorry, my bad. Shh, I'll be
Yeah,
quiet.
you gotta be careful because this is why I wanted to try this out.
Okay. Okay. I didn't mean to. Now we know when Connie blurps out something, don't do it. Okay. Don't do
Yeah.
it. Sorry.
Yeah, her mom, your mom, Melanie, she is saying she's sorry, but she thought she put it in that bag, the yellow bag. That's all she's really saying, you know?
Okay.
Is it possible you accidentally gave away your silver?
Well, I hope not. That's what I was thinking. I'm like, I hope not, but I checked it. But I'm like, oh, I
Yeah.
hope not.
I know. Well, let me ask her, but and we got such a great description yesterday with the yellow and all the colors on it.
Well, if I did give it away, I hope a liberal did it, because it's 2 Trump coins, pure silver, 2 ounces and 1 ounce. Maybe they'll wake up.
Bye.
Yeah, she put it in the bag. So that's why she's sorry.
Okay.
Is it in the house? Is it somewhere in the house still or no? She doesn't think so.
Yeah.
But I would still look, but she doesn't think so.
Okay. Yeah, I have time this weekend. I think I'm gonna go through all my stuff.
Yeah. Darn, but it's okay.
Okay.
I mean,
Well, thank you.
yeah, of course. If it did happen to go to someone, at least though I'm sure everyone needs it, right?
Yeah. Yes.
So it's okay. Yeah.
Yes.
All right. Well, we'll come back around. We'll do a couple of rounds because I'm sure it's not going to take too long to do this. And then you can think of more. Yeah. Let's see who else. Who would like to go next? You can raise your hand.
I'm good.
Oh
I would
man,
like to go.
who was first? I think my eyes saw Kathy go first, so let's
That's
go with
fine.
Kathy Harnett.
Sure.
How's everyone doing first?
Good. Happy Halloween. I love the orange.
Oh, thank you. I want you to channel my late husband, Peter.
Oh, yes, Peter.
Yes, and ask him if there's any information he wants us to know from his classified background or beyond.
Peter. Let's see. So it's what he has written down, what he left you, that he was all written down. So it's his documents. There's documents that you can talk about or you can show.
Are they in his computers?
Yeah, so you can, because I'm seeing him with, like, I think he wants you to print them out because he has them. He's showing me paperwork, like documents.
Does he want anyone specific to help extract them?
Does he have information about energy? You know,
Probably.
okay, because that's what he's talking about, energy.
Are we talking lasers?
Lasers and yeah, like satellite stuff too. He's showing.
Mm-hmm. And where does these documents, where does he want them to be shared, or to whom should they go to?
Highest authority, so the highest authority that you can reach.
Well, that's gonna be fun.
I know. Should we mail them off
Maybe
to
I'll
Donald Trump?
maybe I'll meet Trump. Yes.
You can, you know, people mail him certain documents. He'd be a whistleblower. That's pretty much what he's getting at.
Yeah, he said there was a lot.
Yeah. Yeah, he's very direct. He is. He's saying that's you would be a whistleblower.
Well, he's a New Yorker. I don't know any New Yorkers that are not,
Mm.
you know, New Yorkers are not direct. So
Yeah,
Right, Kathy. Sorry.
exactly.
what's that? Oh, sorry, go ahead.
I'm just thumbs up in you, man. I'm excited.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, so print out the documents and then he's showing me something that you actually have right now.
Mm.
I don't think he wants me to say it in front of everyone, but it's
All right, well, we'll have our private conversation.
yeah,
Ask him if he wants that.
yeah, it's a physical item that you have of his. And that's actually going to push things along further too.
Any particular timeline?
Great questions.
I'm seeing capital ASAP at ASAP.
Okay, I would
Mhm.
assume so.
He's
Yeah.
writing in all, he's writing in all capital letters.
Wow.
Don't be afraid. You have all my documents. I left them for a reason.
I had a hunch that they would be needed at a time, at a point, a place.
Yeah. Yeah.
I like I said, I just had a hunch after he passed to keep a hold of certain things. So
He's also writing, you can tell my story. It's okay. So whenever you're comfortable, I mean, he's saying it's okay for you, but it's when your comfort level is there, you know?
it's a very, very broad and very deep, and believe me, it'll touch a lot of people's lives. That's all I can say.
Brilliant.
Yeah, he's awesome. And then he's saying thank you. He's also saying he loves you, but thank you for holding on to everything that he left.
Does he want me to do anything in regards to his son?
He's writing just be there for him. He's figuring out his life.
Mm-hmm.
Just
Will
be
his
supportive.
go ahead, I'm sorry, go ahead. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
no, you're fine. Just be supportive. So I know I sense it too. And I think so he knows that he's kind of on a rough, like he's kind of going a different path that might hurt himself, self-sabotage. But you kind of have to let him go through that to learn on his own.
Does that have anything to do with his mother?
Yeah.
That's what I figure.
Yeah.
Will he ever experience med beds to benefit his overall well-being?
Yes, he will.
Yeah, because I've mentioned to you before, I believe he's high functioning autistic.
Yeah. And he's high functioning. So
Yeah.
and he's showing me that he would have a fast recovery. So
Would he be open to interact with me down the road?
yes, but he might hold back information. He seems like he'll hold back a lot of info.
It doesn't surprise me. Is there anything that his mother has that is imperative for me to share with anyone that I might be able to obtain?
Yes, she does. She does have it. She has stuff. It's like an inheritance from him.
Okay. Does he want his son to have that?
Yes.
Okay. Which I believe would be the case. I'm just hoping that his son is able to have that,
Yeah.
as he should.
Yeah, and he's saying he's gonna end up being okay, so don't worry about him. Even though
His son?
even though it doesn't
Okay.
look that way, he's saying don't be worried because he just has to go through these. It's like he's being tested a lot too.
Has Peter been busy nudging me these past few days?
He says he's always nudging you. Yeah.
One of his signs, and I've shared this with you before, and I'm sure everybody on this Zoom would be entertained by this, but he would always say how ugly PT cruisers are.
Mhm.
And I've been seeing a lot of ugly PT cruisers.
He's putting them in your way. Yeah.
Yes. And I've often thought that was a symbol. Is another one of his symbols hawks? I've seen flying hawks just soaring over.
Yes, he's saying yes. You're noticing all.
Okay. And I've once in a while, has he been showing up in these symbols along with my dad and my little sister? Because I've seen butterflies and stuff. And
Nature
doves.
Yeah, and in your home. So he's saying nature, yes, but also in the house.
They've been hitting our touch lamp. It goes on by itself a lot.
Oh, the lights. Yeah, they love the lights, of course. So
Of course.
It's the house. He's inside. He's messing with you now too. He's with you now too. He's always here.
Where's he at right now? Just out of curiosity.
He's in your house now, and it looks like a hallway. He's in the hallway.
Okay.
I think when you walk in the front door, I think it's to the left.
Okay.
If I'm looking at him the right way, I think that way.
Is he messing with my mother? She's 94. They used to go back and forth with each other because she's a Taurus.
Yeah,
and he's a Taurus.
He's already been over to, in her little area. He's leaving her alone. He's watching you.
Okay. Yeah, she's right now. I put her down for the night. She's watching TV, but I take care of my mother, by the way, everybody. So she's 94. So
wow.
Yeah. But I was wondering if he's been messing with her too. My mom gets a kick out of it. What I tell her.
You have is this a blue chair or a blue couch? I don't know. He just walked by something blue.
That's a chair my mom sits in, is blue.
Okay. He just walked by that.
He walked by that. Okay. And then there's kind of a blue. Yeah, right there. So.
Yeah,
this is kind of fun because you can see visuals. But anyway, go ahead.
He's watching you, watching us.
Oh, okay. I'm
gonna
just say
he's right behind you. He's right behind you right now.
Okay, I heard just forget about it.
Yeah.
Right on.
Typical New Yorker, forget about it.
Yeah.
That just came to me.
He's gonna sit with you, he says. He's gonna sit with you.
Awesome. Well, I asked him to show up tonight and kind of hang out with us. So
he definitely did. Yep, he's cool.
Yeah, how about I've mentioned this and I don't mind sharing this with everybody, but he has a sister that's struggling with addiction. What is his thoughts and what would he like me to do, if anything, for her?
He's saying you gotta let it play out.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
She's gonna do what she wants to do.
She's always been like that. That doesn't surprise me.
Yeah.
And will his brother be joining him anytime soon?
He's saying not soon, but he will be joining him.
Because they've been ironically, after my husband passed, his brother, when they came to the funeral from New York, I live out here in Utah. His brother started having similar, if not almost exact symptoms that my husband had. And within days, he ended up with surgery and stuff. So kind of interesting.
Yeah.
But his brother's been hanging in. This is my husband's been gone. Oh, now 10 years, I had to think here. So yeah. So I was just wondering if he'd be joining him soon. He's been fighting. I'm just
yeah,
curious.
he's saying not soon, but he
Okay.
will be eventually. There's something, he's still here for something. He has to realize something first.
That's interesting. Does he
or
relay
it's-
what, or
It's forgiveness. He has to forgive someone about something, or himself too.
is he forgiven? Is it something to do with his sister?
Sister and someone else. He says 2 people.
Oh, he is not officially divorced his estranged wife that's been gone for 13, 14 years. She just left him and accused him of things that weren't true and stuff. So I'm wondering if it's her. He hasn't. Peter, before he passed, told him, he says, you need to fight to get her, the divorce papers going and stuff. And he never has. So I'm wondering if it's that. Is it his estranged wife?
Yeah, and it's more on a soul level of forgiveness. The paper
Gotcha.
stuff, he's showing me the paper stuff doesn't matter. Or, the divorce stuff. So
yeah, that
it's
makes
on
sense.
a soul level.
Yeah.
He has to genuinely forgive and just let it go.
And coming full circle. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
My dog is acting funny, like someone.
Oh, go ahead.
Someone could be here too.
Oh, speaking of dogs, is our dog Buddy and our dog Sugar with him?
Yep. He says yes, they're all the animals are around him. His past, so his childhood animals too.
Yeah, he had a lot of dogs that he grew up with. Yes. Wow.
So
cool.
Yeah, and mine is acting weird. No one's at my door.
I'm wondering ask him if one of our dogs is with your dog.
Yeah, is someone with Allie right now? Because she's going crazy.
Our dog Buddy or a dog Sugar or one of his other dogs.
Yeah.
We rescue.
It's another little white dog.
Okay, well, I did have a white lab, but we rescued her when she was 11 years old after our dog Buddy died, just out of the blue. So
yeah, all the animals, they're all fine and they're always with you when you go on the other side.
My question is, are any of them coming through? Because I help take care of special needs kids too, and they have dogs. They have a dog named Bella. Well, they all gravitate to me every time I go there, but I'm wondering if my dogs sometimes show up around those dogs when I'm there.
Let's see.
I tend to be the alpha every time I'm there.
So yes, and there's the one that you are with physically here that's not on the other side is jealous of one on the other side.
It could be Bella because she's about 17 now. They got her about 5. She was about 5 years old. They got her after my dog Buddy died because I always took Buddy with me to work, and Buddy was like their dog.
Oh.
Aw.
So yeah, there's a
Buddy was healing for them. Yeah, isn't that interesting? Fascinating.
Yeah,
Animals are funny, aren't they?
I know.
Yeah.
Mine is running in circles. She's got the zoomies now.
It's funny because my dog, even though Buddy wasn't white, he was black, but he was like that too. He was very active and he always entertained the kids. He would turn the lights on and off, the light switch and stuff.
So cute. They're
smart dog.
They know what they're doing.
It's me, Connie. I got to tell you, sweetie, while you were talking to Kristen, I was sitting here probably with my hands over my mouth and with my hands in prayer position because the more Kristen kept on saying where Peter was walking, when he said he was going to come sit by you, you had the most, sorry, I get really emotional. you had the most beautiful green aura. It was like a lime green that radiated out. And it's still, well, I can't see you right now, but when the last
okay.
time I saw you, it was around you, and he's still there. I mean,
Aw.
that
Thank you for
energy,
sharing.
he's like I don't know, he's all over you. It's like he's almost behind you, hugging you all over you. I don't know if he ever
Well,
did that before, but
yeah,
it's
he would
real
always say to
green.
me, "Oh, thank you for sharing that, Connie." I'd just say he always said that there was only two people that got him, and that was me and his dad. And
Mm.
just to give you a little bit of a background about him, Peter was considered a genius. He graduated from MIT with 2 master's degree when he was 19 years old. He went
Tesla.
to, yeah, and so when and I've shared this with Kristen before. A lot of geniuses are often misunderstood,
Yeah.
and and um and actually I pegged him right away and stuff. So I said, "You're not one of those boring geniuses." And when he replied back to me, he says, "No, they stink." I got it right away, and I started laughing. I said, "So this genius has a sense of humor."
That's
so
Yes,
funny.
that's
so
true. Yeah.
yes. So it's rare to find a genius, and a classic example of a genius is Robin Williams, and he had a brilliant sense of humor. And Peter would
Yes.
always say that often the sense of humor is their guard that encircles them to help protect them. And I understand that, you know.
Yep.
But is there anything else in reference to his background with dealing with government projects that he would like to relay, or does he want to do that in private with a
Sure.
session with you?
Well, no, I could see if it's a yes or a no. Yeah. Because he
Okay.
kept showing us papers.
Okay.
So yes, he said when you're comfortable, but yes, he would like them to be disclosed.
Okay. And then ask him, because I do want to go in depth, ask him if he'd rather me do that on a private session with you, because I'm definitely willing to do that. Because there's a lot of details I would like to discuss.
Yeah, he keeps writing whatever she's comfortable with. So whatever
Okay.
you're comfortable with. Yeah.
Yeah. I think we're definitely in the peak of a lot of revelation, obviously, as we all know, with what
Mm-hmm.
it will be coming out. And I think what better time for this information to flow along with all
Yeah.
the revelations that are happening.
Yeah, I
And
think so. Mm-hmm.
would he be open if I did a vlog or a podcast with that?
All in caps, he's saying absolutely.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Because and is there any particular individuals he would like me to interview? Or is that all in revelation in the documents?
If they are available, he's still writing. If they are available, interview anybody that you can get to do this.
It'll be interesting because I know he had a so-called boss, if you will, when he was working in one of the black companies he worked for. Is this individual still alive? And is he still up in Canada?
He's in Canada, but he moved to a different location in Canada.
Is he gonna have what's coming to him? Let's put it bluntly like that.
Karma, yes.
Yes, good. There's a lot of things that a lot of these geniuses have done in classified circumstances. I'm sure Peter can validate this, that have been screwed royally. And a lot of them have patents. And everybody's heard about patents that are here to help humanity, and they've suppressed them and have threatened their lives and stuff.
Yeah, that's what he's showing too. He's writing that you don't have to fight back because it always happens. Things always happen to them, so there's no need to fight back.
Okay. Any individuals that he worked with, unfortunately, that their lives were removed from this space and time, has he been able to see them on the other side and have some form of restitution for him?
Yes, and we are just waiting to let it all play out.
Got it.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I bet all of you never expected this kind of conversation with Kristen, did you?
Man, this is awesome.
Yeah, he comes through right away. I don't think did we do the crystal ball before, Kathy, or no? We just
No,
did cards.
no, this is the first time. This is the
He
first time.
likes the crystal because he was right. I could see your house. I was in your house.
Awesome. Come and hang out.
I wish I could be like him and just jump over there. He was
I know
just,
this is, go ahead.
yeah, he's just walking around your house.
Ask him. I know this is a weird question, but he was such a huge sports fan. He played hockey. In fact, that was how he was able to get into Dartmouth through a hockey scholarship at the age of 15.
Mhm.
but just out of curiosity, are they still following sports on the other side? I'm just curious.
He's writing, I'm over it. He's over it.
Ah, that's
Mhm.
good to know because he was so passionate. But see, as a mathematician mind, they love anything to do with numbers and stuff. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
the fundamentals with it and stuff.
He just wrote Earth Pleasure. It's an Earth pleasure.
Makes perfect sense. Perfect
Mhm.
sense. How is his mother Emily and his father Tim doing?
Emily and Tim.
Mm-hmm.
They're fine. I don't see them often.
Interesting. Does he ever interact with my Down syndrome sister Barbara?
Yes, she's very friendly, so she's always around. So she's friendly and she's an open channel.
Does she spend a lot of time with my mother?
Yes.
And my father too. Does he spend a lot of time with my mother?
Yeah, so your father definitely, he's always around her. Yeah.
Yeah. My mom says she doesn't need the castle built. She's okay with the cabin.
He does. He's part of the reason why she's hanging on so long. Yeah, so he's always around her.
Is there a time frame that we would know that it's her time to join him and my sister and her siblings, your parents, and Peter, of course?
Get a med bed.
Well,
I know. They're outside.
not giving me anything. He's giving me, okay, so I know I have flowers out here, but he's showing me a lot of beautiful flowers. So I think that could be spring or summer.
Okay, that wouldn't surprise me. And she's also hanging out because her almost 96-year-old sister still is with us too, and her sister has Alzheimer's. And I think it's a race to the finish between the two of them, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, they're their souls aren't given up yet.
No, they're full German, and I'm part German, but they're full German, and Germans are very stoic and very strong-willed people. So yeah. One other thing I wanted to ask him, did he ever interact or meet George Bush Jr.? And was he pissed when he found out everything that went on?
He's saying yes, and he thought that you knew that.
He shared with me briefly that he had access to the Oval Office, but there's a lot of things he would not share because he wanted to protect me, which I understand.
Yeah.
And but how much of all the nefarious acts was he aware of?
He says it was so hard. He's writing it. It was so hard to open up about without tearing up.
Yeah, Peter's and has always been a very loyal and a very soft-hearted human being, and it was so frustrated when they were harming humanity.
It's
that just bothered him.
It's the babies. That's what he's showing me. He's writing babies.
Yeah. Did he know a lot about the dumbs and stuff?
Yep, that's what he's meaning. Yeah.
Okay. Did he know pretty much everything that's being revealed to the people who are awake?
he's showing me, but it's like a dark. It is
It's
a
hard for
tunnel.
him.
It's
I'm sure it's hard.
but now he's writing underground. It's a black like permanent marker looking kind of writing, but all capitals all the time.
Yeah.
And it's
It was
underground.
underground.
Underground world. Mm-hmm.
Okay. There's some questions I have, but I think I have to ask them in private. They're coming to my mind.
Okay.
And I'm
We'll do that.
ask him if my thoughts that I'm having right now, we should discuss in private.
He's saying, yeah, that sounds good.
Okay, because yeah, I know that's all coming out, but I'm just curious on the levels that
and we can
he
do
was
that
part of.
and do a full hour and that'll be good. Yeah.
Yeah. I know you were fascinated with this information we've had before where we were using the cards, and I know it's not your usual reading. I know
it's
that.
not the typical reading, guys. It's not,
No.
the regular questions. It's pretty, everyone would love it. I can't wait till we can share more.
Yeah, in fact, like I've shared with you before, I'm happy to when we're ready to go public and allow the audience to grow and hear the truth.
Yes.
I just want to make sure that we're prepared for what to release when. You know what I mean?
Exactly. Yes.
So
Well, thank you, Kathy. That was so fun.
yes.
Yes.
Yes. Well,
thank
thank you.
Thank you for sharing. Oh my goodness.
Sure.
Ooh, let's see who wants to go next. Whoever's hand I see first. I think I saw Rick's go up. My eyes went right to you, Rick.
Good deal.
Oh, I gotta specify. Rick
Okay.
Garzin. How do you pronounce your last name? I don't want to butcher it.
Garzaniti.
Garzaniti. Okay.
Yeah.
There we
Papa
go.
Rick Papa Rick in the chat. Okay.
Yeah, Papa Rick. How you doing?
I'm doing well. Now does this have to be someone who's crossed over?
No, I mean, the crystal ball will do anything, but so no, you don't have to. I mean, it's just the energy I pull from it.
Okay, well, there is someone who's not a family member because, kind of my dad would never even believe in any of this stuff. My mother already, you answered my question once with during my reading with you, we were on my tarot card reading, and with my mother who just basically said, "Take care of yourself."
Yeah.
And any mother would say that, So, but there's the lady, okay. I think I mentioned that when I was in Sedona, I met a shaman. We had a mutual friend here in Tallahassee. He did a ceremony with me. And after that ceremony, he introduced me to my spirit guide. It was a being of light clothed in purple. All right. Now, several years later, I was with my roommate was best friends with the lady who taught Tuna. This was the shaman's name was Tuna.
Tuna.
Okay, the lady who taught Tuma was a Cherokee shaman herself.
Okay.
And so it turns out that my roommate's best friend was that lady. The lady's name was Adrian Autry. All right. Well, Adrian has crossed over. And my roommate was best friends with Adrian's daughter. So Adrian lived in Stuart, Florida. So we were coming back to Tallahassee from South Florida, and my roommate said, she wants to see Ren, her friend. And so while we were there, I mentioned to Adrian that Tuna did a reading for me. So Adrian said, "And you would like me to do a reading for you?" I said, "Well, that'd be great, So she said, "Well, let's wait till tomorrow." This was a Saturday night. She said, "Let's wait till the Sunday morning, when everybody's still asleep and quiet, and then she could do a reading for me because we were at her house." So anyway, what I'm wondering, Adrian did a reading for me, and I mean, had I known it was going to be that detailed,
yeah,
I mean, I would have recorded it. She didn't because she didn't charge me anything for it. She was doing that as a favor. So what I'm wondering is, does Adrian have any messages for me?
Adrian. Okay. So there's a message about your environment. It's where you live, the land that you live on.
Is the what?
The land that you live on has some connection with her and with you. Where is she from exactly?
Pardon me, her family?
Yeah.
Well, her daughter lives here in Tallahassee now.
Okay. There's some connection with you and something with your property. Are you planning to travel to go somewhere to see them or reconnect?
Well, there was a place I'm hoping to go to is in New Zealand, and to speak with to meet with a lady. Her name is Gaia Chinaya.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, so she's saying to go. You need to go on this trip. He needs to go to the land. So I guess it's not the land you live on. It's a past life where you've lived on it before. You've been there before.
Okay.
Yeah, so you have to go. She keeps saying you have to go.
Wow.
Okay. Okay. But that's good because you can't just go visit Gaia. You can't just go to New Zealand and visit her. She waits for her guides to tell her who to call over there, or do a Zoom meeting with her.
That's so cool. I love that. Yeah.
Yeah. So then she knows who exactly to work on. So she doesn't make an appointment until her guides say, choose the person that they need to speak to.
All right, now I'm seeing the words they need to speak to you now.
Seeing what they're saying, what?
They need to speak to you now.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Summertime, is that when you're going?
Well, I don't know. Like I said, I put my name in the kitty, so to speak, and wait for maybe then the guides will tell, mention my name to Gaia, and then I can fly over there.
Yeah, I think you're going in June. It's Gemini, right? Gemini, or is it Cancer? Whoever's talking to me is showing me 6 and 7. So it's June or July.
Okay, that's good because I fled Michigan. It was 9 degrees the day I left Michigan. I do not miss it. And it's going to be cold in in New Zealand coming up.
Yeah.
Now there you see the shirt I have on. It's the East City Ranch,
Yeah.
stands for Enlightened Contact with Extraterrestrial Intelligence.
Cool.
I've stayed there a couple times. And there were 2 incidences I had that I want to clarify what it was.
Oh, okay.
All right. Now there is a Sasquatch family that lives on that property. It's in Trout Lake, Washington. I think it's like 30 acres. And but anyway, so I was in a tent sleeping one night. Oh, and James Gilliland, who owns the property for
you were by yourself in that you were camping out by yourself, weren't you?
Well, there were other people there, of course, because it was a weekend, workshop kind of a thing. But I was in the tent by myself, 2:30 or so in the morning. I was sleeping, and James mentioned that that there was a youthful Sasquatch in that family, and he was kind of like a rogue. They're not supposed to interact with humans, but he didn't care. So, yeah, he's actually there were people who doubted that Sasquatch existed, and they said, and this Sasquatch just ran out from the woods and ran right toward the person that was doubted and skidded to a stop and just stood in front of him and then ran off again and disappeared. And so that kind of like removed his doubt, basically. But so I was wondering, okay, now while I was sleeping, I remember I was lying on my left side and something gently shoved me forward from behind, even though the tent was closed, because these Sasquatch is interdimensional. They don't, tents, doors and anything, they're not going to block
you
them.
had 2 of them in the tent with you. You didn't have anyone physically of a human with you, but you had 2 Sasquatches in the tent with you.
Okay.
Yep.
Wow.
Yep.
That's cool. Like, okay. Because I said
Mhm.
one of them, like I said, one of them kind of like pushed me, just nudged me. Just it was enough to, kind of like let me know I was pushed, but
One,
not enough to hurt.
so yeah, one was laying so across, so your head was there, but they were above your head, and then another one was down by your feet, down that way. They're not
Okay.
that, they don't appear to be that big, so maybe they're younger.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, then there's another incident happened. There's another night that they were I was standing, we were standing, now this was like during the daytime, and we were standing out in what's called the Field of Dreams. That's where people go to watch UFOs at night. You can see and mostly I've been there, but mostly there are lights way up high, and you shine the laser beam at them, and they'll get brighter and power up for you. Well, anyway, it was during the afternoon, and I was talking to James, and he was standing maybe 3 or 4 feet in front of me, and I started walking toward him. Well, the instant I started, I mean, just within seconds after I started walking toward him, I don't know if you can hear this.
Yes.
Sounds like crinkling, like a cellophane crinkling.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that sound happened behind me, and I turned around to hear what was making that noise. And it was something burning up right where I was standing, about a little bit above where my head was at. And it came down, shooting down. And it was burning up. And it was like, really just crinkling like that, and just glowed, and then just fizzled out. That was the fizzling part. It sounded like the, cellophane wrapper. And James turned around, and I turned around, and he said, "Whoa, dude, what was that?" I said, "I don't know, but I saw it was like, a flash of light with like burning up."
That was definitely them. They're messing with you. There was a prank.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. They're pranksters. They're not the kindest, but they're not mean. They're just playing around though, but some of it can scare people, but they like to scare people.
Oh yeah, but I wasn't scared at all,
Good.
because I felt totally comfortable the whole time I was there.
Mm-hmm.
And there's one more incident now that I'm talking about these these spirits things. When I was a paramedic, we had our sleep room. There were two crews, 2-man crews, and there were 2 bunk beds in the room. Now there was an exit light on the other side of the wall that shined. The room was like a 12-foot ceiling, but there was an 8-foot wall separating our sleep room from the exit or the entrance. Okay, so the light from the exit sign was shining into the room at night, into our sleep room. So it was like a night light basically for us. It wouldn't keep us awake, but it was night light. So anyway, I woke up one morning, and it was about, again, like 2:30, 3 o'clock. I was laying on my left side, and I felt like there's somebody in bed with me, behind me. It's like sleeping behind me. And I thought, now my partner, Lori, I knew she liked me. So I was kind of hoping, I said, wow, is Lori getting a little bit friendly, And so I didn't want to disturb her if she was laying behind me, but I looked over and I could see the other paramedics in their bunk bed. They were sleeping. So it wasn't either one of them. So everybody was asleep, and I just so I started rolling over real slowly. And like if I was sleeping on a 2x4, where I wasn't rolling over in the bed. It was a twin bed. So I rolled over like an ironing board. I was in one spot. And as I started to roll over on my back,
did you feel them
I
there?
felt the weight shift from behind me, where it was now I knew that the person whoever it was sitting now on the side of the bed. Because the weight was right where my would be. And so as I continued slowly turning over, I felt that weight lift up, like whoever it was now standing up. And I looked over, and there was nobody there. And I said, well, that was interesting. So I got up and I went. There was a bathroom in that room. but the door squeaks a lot. And if anybody was in that bathroom, I would have heard it open. And there was nobody there. And then,
Huh. They're
course,
messing with you for sure. This
well,
is
no,
so fun.
now see, now this was in like, this was in Florida. I mean, this was, this wasn't in East Eddy Ranch. This was,
Yeah,
well, I was paramedic here.
they follow you around though, it sounds
But,
like.
but
Yep.
well, let me tell you, let me tell you, this is what kind of one made me wonder. I didn't know this, but until later, this was in a hospital, all right? And there was a hospital-based ambulance service in Gadsden County. Quincy is the city there. Well, I didn't know this, but a couple of weeks later, one of the paramedics who was in the other bunk beds, he just happened to mention, he said, did you know that our sleep room used to be the morgue?
Oh no.
Yeah, and I goes, okay. And then I told him my story. I didn't tell anybody that, but I just knew there was an entity, some being was in bed with me. And then I found out that, so yeah, what was that? What was that?
Oh my gosh. Let's see, who was that was next to you? That's hilarious.
Yeah.
So no one that was trying to hurt you. It was just someone that wanted to feel comfort again, but they still couldn't because they didn't realize they're on the other side.
Okay.
They were trying to feel what they used to feel when they were human, when they were here physically.
So I was being spooned by a spirit.
Yeah. Sorry. Yeah. You're getting spooned by a spirit. Spirit spooning.
It's okay.
Well,
Did I wait?
this psychic reading took a turn there, didn't it?
It did.
That's
Oh
okay.
my gosh. Well, at least it wasn't anything to try to hurt you. It was just someone that wanted to feel that way again, but they still couldn't accomplish it.
Okay, well, that's good. I mean, I didn't, like I said, I wasn't scared. I was
Yeah.
curious, though. I was like, in
It's
fact,
like-
I'm honored that somebody would feel that close.
This is an honor.
Wow, thank you for acknowledging, that you're here,
Of course. Oh my gosh. No, that's cool actually. And think about that. That's pretty cool. That
Yeah.
the spirit felt like you were safe enough to try that,
Okay. Yeah, Lori was, I looked, she was sound asleep above me, she was at her bunk, and, so it
Yeah.
wasn't her.
I
So,
had
but-
a similar, now this is weird. I don't know who it was though. Not spooning. But it was the other night. I was looking at my phone. I was gonna plug it in and go to bed, but I was on my bed, just laying there looking at my phone, looking at Trump stuff or whatever. But I could have sworn my cat went like this. It felt like him, like a hard paw, because he's so bossy. But it wasn't him. I looked over and he was asleep over there, and Allie was asleep. It wasn't. It was somebody tapped me.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. So they're with us all the time. It's just, are you paying attention?
Right.
So you
Okay.
you knew.
Okay, then one more thing that happened in the middle of one night.
Okay.
It was a voice that again, it was like, I was in bed, I was sleeping, and it was a loud voice. It said, "Hi, Rick," like somebody knew me. And it was loud enough, like it wasn't just in my dream. It was as if the person was physically in my room. Well, then of course I had to wake up enough to try to answer, because I didn't know how to answer it telepathically, because it was such a loud, "Hi, Rick," just.
Yes. Yep.
So, yeah.
It was someone talking with you. Is it a brother or maybe an uncle or something? It's a gentleman on the other side.
Okay.
Do you have a
Yeah, no.
brother? He looks, or maybe he went back to his younger state, but he looks younger, maybe 40-ish.
Yeah, I don't know who that would be.
40-ish guy. Nice guy. He just said it was me. He was saying hello.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Yeah, the only one I know, my dad's brother, he passed over, but I know he was older than 40. Of course, he didn't have to be when he was talking to me.
Yeah, because they go back. You can go back to your,
Yeah.
young self, or you could, some of them actually look older still, like with their hair, but their face will be younger, like just so we can recognize them.
Okay. All right.
Mhm. But this
Yeah.
guy, he's like 40-ish, looks good. Yep.
Yep. Haven't heard from him since. That was several years ago, but that just came to mind while we're talking about people who
They
cross over.
do that. They will, man, I had something when me and my mom were getting along and I lived at home for a little short time before I moved to Florida. I went up to her in the kitchen. I'm like, you didn't just say my name? Like, cause I was upstairs and I heard Kristen, like she always calls me. And then it wasn't her. She swore. I believe her. She's like, no, I didn't call your name. But they'll even use your family members in the house. They'll use their voice to call your name too. So watch out for that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you have time for a joke about a ghost?
I think we all do. It's Halloween. Yeah.
Okay, there you go. So this college professor, he's got one of these classes that's in an auditorium, like 250, 300 students in there.
Yeah.
And so he's on the stage in the front of the class, and he said, "Okay, today's class we're going to deviate a little bit from the normal, and we're going to talk about paranormal activity."
Ooh.
And so he asked the class. He said, "Now, does anyone here? How many people here believe in ghosts?" And a bunch of hands went up. He goes, "Wow, this is good. Good response. More than it's more than the year before the class. The year before."
Yeah.
And he said, "Well, how many people here has anybody here ever seen a ghost?" And so fewer hands went up, but still quite a few. He said, "Okay." And he said, "Now, has anybody ever been touched by a ghost?" And fewer hands went up, but still a good showing. And then he came out. He said, "All right, one more question. Has anybody here ever had sex with a ghost?"
Oh no.
And one guy in the back, he raises his hand. We were right up against, against the back wall. And the professor goes, "Oh my gosh, this is amazing." He said, "This is the first time anybody's responded positively to that." He said, "Young man, come up and tell us what your experience was." So as the guy's coming up to the front of the room, and the professor is saying, "Man, this is awesome. This is the first time that anybody's responded yes to that. So this is going to be a treat for all of us. It's the first time for all of us that somebody's actually had intimate relationship with a ghost." And so the kid comes up on the stage, and the professor says, "Okay, tell us, what was it like? What was it like having sex with a ghost?" And all of a sudden, the kid's really nervous. He starts fidgeting Joe, geez, pacing a little bit up and back and forth. He goes, geez, oh. He said, "Well, I tell you, from way in the back, I thought you said goat."
Oh, dude, that's terrible.
Oh no.
Oh,
That was
that's bad.
bad.
Yeah, that's bad.
Bad.
Oh my gosh. I
Okay.
won't forget that one. That's
Okay.
thanks. That's
That was
funny.
bad.
No.
Oh, dear.
Oh
Okay.
man. But thank you, Rick. That was great. The whole thing.
Okay. Thank you for your time.
Yeah, thank you. And I kind of want to stay on the paranormal and stuff. Lisa, do you have something to ask about? Not even paranormal. I mean, like galactic or anything you want, because I know you're my galactic girl in the house.
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah. So the last few nights I've had things touch my elbow and my legs, like during the day and night.
Oh.
I've been also asking for, well, but I'm just gonna ask you that. Is it those guys coming through and like the veil thinning and it's actually, hello, we see you, we're here?
So yes, but we are with you all the time. Were you feeling a little bit like sad or kind of lonely a little bit, or just deep in thought? Because I think they're trying to just let you know that we're here, like comfort as well.
Well, sad is, but I, since I was a little girl, I wanted to see them and I know they're there, but I'm like, it's time, right? We're all here right now. Like, this is it. Like, we're changing so much, and not to like, I want all of you guys to talk about your stuff, but this is it, right? We are them. And this is this is how we evolve and we're becoming that. It's a higher state of like a consciousness where we remember that we're connected to them. And I'm hoping it's now, and maybe these are the things coming through. Thank you for asking.
You're remembering what you used to be. You still are. That makes, we're all, just like you just said. So the galactics are coming back closer to us to remind us through dreams, through touch. I think that you're going to see them soon, actually visually see them. There's something about alignment. Once you're in alignment, and I think that's with the life right now that you have, once that's in alignment and you feel like, okay, or feel like that they're ready for you, that's what I'm getting. Once you're okay and in alignment, they're going to show themselves.
Badass. Thank you. Can I share this with this group?
Yeah, share whatever you want.
So it's whether you guys are doing different things, there's this energetic Merkaba, which is sort of like a cosmic. It is like sort of like your cosmic. It's like a frame of your genetic, all of your stuff. It's a Merkaba and it spins different ways. And I've been working on, I was like, fine, you need to be in alignment. You have to align your emotional, mental, spiritual, physical, and those things in alignment. And it's like, I think we try too hard. But if you say that it is, and some of us are stronger emotional, or some of us are more like physical, but if you just let it happen. So thank you for saying that, because that's actually, I didn't even talk about that with you at all. Like,
No.
Thank you for saying that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're coming through me. Yeah, because they're with you all the time, but I think when you really need like an extra boost, that's when they're gonna tap you or mess with something of yours or knock something over, break something. Yeah.
It was this morning during the day when I was on my seafloor in my bedroom, and there's somebody touching my leg, and I was like, yep, you can do it. I'm not scared. I'm like, what's going on here? I was like, yep, keep doing it. I was like, okay. That was amazing.
Yes. Yeah. So touching, I mean, Rick felt it, you felt it, I felt it. It was just the other night. Yeah, this is crazy. So we're feeling them more, not just the feeling of them being around, but you're gonna feel them actually tapping you. But your loved ones too. We're talking galactics too, though, because that's our family members are also galactic too. A lot of them. So this is exciting. Is there anything else you want to share?
Yeah. So again, I call her my sea mom. She just died.
Yes.
She's my chosen mom. And so the day she died, I saw twos all day, and I see these numbers, but I was like, why am I seeing twos? And after then I was like, oh, I found out she died, and she shows up as twos. And she went back to the galactic side, and that's who's doing that. And so I think when a lot of us, or we pass, we choose right now to leave to do something other side, they're bridging us to like bring a collective up to another consciousness. And that's what's going on the planet right now. It's not political, it seems that way, but it's spiritual. Yeah. And a lot of people are leaving, and on the other side, they're bridging, and we're doing that. And so like, this is like a magic thing I never thought would happen, but it's like in your face real. It's just something I'm sharing with you guys. I didn't ever know that I would see it in this way. It's been interesting ride. And also thank you for witnessing beauties. I love you. But this is a real thing. Like until it happens, it's in your face. It's like magic is real, and that shit is real, and it is galactic, and we are them, and we didn't wake up yet. And we're bridging. This is a thing. And so I don't have the words, but I think since we're all here, you guys are going to witness it in one way or another if you haven't. But yeah, that is real.
Mm-hmm. They are a bridge too. I love how you put that. They're a bridge. Mm-hmm. They help us to see things we didn't see before. Yeah, love it. Different perspective. Thank you, Lisa. That's so sweet.
I love you. Thank you.
I love you too. And happy Halloween. Adorable.
Happy Halloween.
Yes. So who would like to go next? You can race to raise your hand. Oh, I have to give it to Cindy. Cindy had it first. On from my viewpoint, so don't fight me. Okay, Cindy.
Well, my situation is that there's one particular person on the other side that I have a question for.
Mm-hmm.
But the issue is I don't want to have a conversation with them.
Okay.
Like long drawn out conversation with them.
That's okay.
So I would almost is there a way for you to just find out who on the other side wants to connect with me? I personally have not had any experiences like what you guys are talking about. I haven't seen ghosts. I haven't heard my name. I haven't
That's
felt
okay.
anybody. And I do pay attention because I keep thinking I'm going to, hear from my mom or something's going to happen, and nothing happens. But I was just sitting here thinking about it. It's like, well, my mom was my mom. She did a good job taking care of her kids, but
Yeah.
her love was somewhat non-existent. So the fact that she's still non-existent isn't surprising.
Right.
So
Yeah, the
I wanna see-
personalities, they don't change.
yeah, so
Mhm.
kind of wanting to see maybe who wants to come through,
Okay.
maybe who has something to say, and then depending on who it is, I might have a question or, whatever.
Okay. For Cindy. Yep. Let's see. So I know you're talking about your mom, but I'm not picking up a female. I'm picking up an older guy, an older man's energy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So he's writing something. They like to either write or they'll hold something and show me stuff. So you are being protected. We watch you all the time. You're never alone. They don't want you to feel alone because he said, I don't want her to feel alone. Is this a grandpa or a father?
Could be either one. I didn't really know I didn't know my mother's father died when she was like 7 or 9. I always get the age wrong, but I mean he obviously wasn't even around when I was born. So I never met him. But then my father's father, I didn't know very well. It doesn't mean that he wouldn't be watching over me, but
Yeah.
that it just would be a little surprising. It also it doesn't really surprise me that my father watches over me, but also at the same time, he knows I'm freaking mad. I am mad at him. So mad at him. If it's him. Because
He's saying he's sorry. He doesn't want you to be upset.
his sorry means nothing to me if that's what he's saying. Because somebody else told me that he says he's sorry or something. It might even
Well,
been
the thing is when you cross over to the other side, I am going to help you understand this, but because he's writing it and I understand that because I know this. But when you go to the other side, you don't have hate, you don't have any ego. What he did, how he treated you, that's not who he truly is. That was all, it's how they are on earth, it's their ego. He's a completely his soul essence. He's back to love and comfort, and he wants to be there for you, even though he can't physically. He's not the same, even when I pass, you pass. We're back to no judgment, no anything negative at all. We're all about love, just like God.
Yeah, I get that. And
Yeah.
I was watching something, it might have even been you talking about how but I saw somebody talking about how when you cross, somebody had asked, what was it they asked? Do you have to talk to people on the other side? And the answer was no, you don't have to.
It's free will.
But it's encouraged. It's encouraged to like forgive and let it go and be. And I've done the best I can. I mean, maybe not the best I can, but it's been very, very difficult to find that forgiveness. I mean, I'm kind of, because my father in his will, he gave everything to one of my brother's ex-wife. She was the ex-wife at the time, even. He gave everything to her. And it's not about, for me, I don't know about my two brothers. For me, it's not about the fact that he didn't give us the money. It's that in spite, and in the fact that my ex-in-law wasn't held by the same standard that we were held by. So he was mad at us. For one, he was a Mormon, and none of us kids, once we got old enough, we were like, we don't want nothing to do with that. So he was mad at us for not, but my sister-in-law was a Catholic. He didn't require her to become a Catholic. That's just one. And there's many others. And then the other thing I was where he was him and my mother got divorced when I was 2. But to the very day he died, he had so much hatred towards our mother. I feel like he was worried that if we got the money, we would give some to her. So I think that's another reason why he did it. And it is reasons why I think he did it that makes me so mad.
Yeah.
So
he has been writing the whole time you're talking. So he is he's saying, I'm sorry, I failed you. He didn't mean to hurt anyone. He was not thinking the way he should have been thinking.
Yeah, that's quite obvious because his ego, his bitterness, his hatred, he failed, and for somebody who went to church every Sunday and read the Bible, when you talk about, giving to your children's children, and you give to an ex-daughter-in-law who doesn't even have any children, but anyway, yeah. So
yeah, he knows that you're hurt and you don't really want to get into it because he's saying there's a lot of private information we don't have to get into. He just wrote sorry like 5 times. He's sad because you're sad, and that's why he and others don't reach out or don't try to contact you because they know you're very upset.
Yeah, I don't know why my mom, I guess, doesn't, because I've cried out for her. And I've asked her to show me if she's still around or if she's watching over me or she's here. So I don't know why she doesn't, but it's okay.
Yeah, she's not really coming forward either. She's there. She just isn't saying anything or writing anything.
I'm not surprised. My mom was very quiet.
Yeah, she's just, and that's their person. A lot of our personalities don't really change. If she wasn't like a joker or a prankster or anything, you're not really going to get a lot of action with her, But that's okay. She's just quiet.
Yeah.
I have an aunt like that. She never comes around, but I know she's around, but she doesn't do anything.
Yeah.
It's frustrating because everyone else is messing with me. But I know how that feels, and that would suck if it's your mom. I have that in the physical, but I'm sorry.
I have a couple of questions that are unrelated.
Okay.
Would you be okay answering?
Sure.
Okay, so last month I was supposed to get a procedure done. Okay. And during the pre-op, they found a mass in my lung.
Oh, okay.
Ooh, low.
Can you tell me if it's benign? I'm pretty sure it is myself, but are you able to tell me?
I'm getting a yes, but it appears to look worse than it is through the screen from the thing I'm seeing. It's like a
Yeah.
The image of it looks very scary.
Uh-huh.
I don't think that you have bad doctors. They seem the energy's good. I think that they mean well. They're
Yeah.
scared of it too. I think that they're actually scared of it being something or growing into something
Well,
dangerous.
actually, my pulmonary doctor from the very beginning said that he couldn't say without the biopsy, but he was pretty confident that it's not malignant.
Yeah.
And so the other question, which you might actually like this question, you might like this question. I'd already got a biopsy and it was inconclusive because the doctor didn't have the right tools. So I was going to have to go back and do it again. And remembered staying alive.
Oh.
And I'm thinking of going there instead to see. So I'm wondering if you could tell me which package would be best for me in doing that. So
I don't know all the packages by heart. I really don't.
Oh, okay.
I'm sorry.
Okay.
Yeah.
No,
but I
fine.
know that he's low. I know that he's the lowest of
Yes.
most, you know.
Yes.
I know.
And I wasn't even gonna check any other place because number one, I know that. But even if I didn't know that, it's just because of you and because I've known of Mel before you two even connected. I'd seen like some podcasts back when he was in
Puerto Rico. I mean
in Costa Rica.
Costa Rica.
So
Sorry.
I've known of Mel Carmine for a while, and I trust him. So I just was like, I'm going there.
Yeah,
So,
and you know the overnights. I haven't done an overnight yet because of my animals, but everyone's telling me that the overnights is when they really feel it. So just like sleep there maybe a weekend at a time.
Yeah, I mean it's kind of hard. It's going to be a little bit difficult to get there. So I want to try to do as much as I can in one swoop. Because I live in Texas. So it's like I'd have to fly into Orlando, then I'd have to rent a car, drive to, and get a place and all of that.
I know it's a lot. I know.
Yeah, so that's why like I want to try to do as much as I can in one swoop. And I can't Paris. Paris was trying to tell me like 5 days, but they didn't really have an actual package that fit what she was trying to tell me and everything. So I was just trying to figure out what's going to be the best situation for me and get as much action back in the amount of time that I'll have. So, but anyway, there
you go. You'll get it. That'll be fun for you. And you do feel good results with it too.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're going to be okay. But thank you.
Yeah.
I know it's hard. It's hard with the dad stuff, but you're going to be fine. You'll work through that.
Yeah, if you guys only knew what such an asshole. God.
Man.
But
but thank you very much for sharing.
Yeah. All right. Thank you.
Yeah. Let's see. I see that Paula she jumped on that. She's like, I'm raising my hand.
I'm ready. I'm ready now.
So you're up.
Yes.
I see that it gave me an alert that said you raised your hand. That's cute. I love that. All right, you're up. Go for it.
Okay. There are 3 people that could come in, and whoever chooses to come in can. My father and mother as a pair, an ex-husband, Safwa, and my sister who passed last year.
Let me light my candle again. I blew it out again. Hold on.
Sure.
Because the crystal's cold. Because it's real. But with the candle, it's warm. Okay. So let's see who comes through for Paula. Who wants to talk with Paula now? So I think it's your mom. She's in a pretty, almost like an empress dress too. What color was her hair? Or maybe she went back to her young self, but it's like golden Kind of
Yes.
brown. Okay. Pretty. So she's saying that you have seen her. She's seen me. Have you seen her? She thinks that you
It-
saw her.
In dreams.
Okay.
Hey.
And did you feel her hug you? She's saying I hugged her and she felt it. She saw me. She's fun. She's just letting it all out.
Uh-oh.
You
I
didn't feel
don't,
her? Okay.
huh?
She hugged you and I think it was in a dream, but she thought that you felt her hug you.
Hmm.
So also there's, I think it's your dad because now he's with her. Both of them in a dream, or they're gonna come together in the same dream coming up.
Mm-hmm.
So you're visionary, they're telling me. She's very visionary. So you have seen her. They're showing me. You were in your kitchen and you thought someone walked by.
Yes.
That was her. She was
Very recent. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I keep feeling people behind me.
Were you peeling potatoes or something? She said you were doing something, but she knows.
Washing dishes.
Oh, okay, at the sink. Okay, yeah. So you were busy, but she knows that you noticed someone walk by and it was her, and she was happy that you saw. So now she knows that you know, so this is good. Do you have a little dog or is it a cat? I can't tell.
Neither.
Okay, well, there's a little brown dog your mom has.
Aw. When I was a little girl, I had a little brown dog.
Was it like a Yorkie? A Yorkie
Yeah.
or something?
I just found it in the street and I said, come with me. And it followed me and my mom didn't want it and I cried and she said, okay.
Oh, yeah, well, she has it. I mean, you don't have to take care of them now. I mean, she's just loving on it. Your mom's in a beautiful, like, kind of like a nightgown. It's light powdery blue, very pretty.
Hmm.
She's holding a little puppy. It looks like a little puppy, but it's not. Cute. And then your dad, he's writing something.
Hmm.
It's not capital letters, and his hand is kind of in the way, but once he's done, I could see it.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like the name Josh that he's writing. I can't really tell. Do you know anyone named Josh?
His name was Joe.
Ooh. His writing's a little, I'm not going to say sloppy, but it's just smaller. He's taking care of you, he says. He wrote, I'm taking care of her. So it is Joe. I am. So he put I am, and then it looked like Josh, but it's Joe. It's just small. I'm taking care of her. Please don't worry. Wait until you see everything we can do.
Wait until what?
Wait until you see all that we can do. So meaning what they can, kind of like their tricks, things they could show you, things with lights, things in the house.
They have sent me holograms.
Oh.
Many holograms.
They're experienced. They know how to do things. They're showing me one of your lamps too.
Oh, yes. My plant light goes on. And when it goes on, I look at the time and I look up the numbers on the, I don't even know what it's called anymore, VCR or whatever. And I go to my angel book.
Oh.
and it always gives me beautiful messages. Beautiful.
Oh,
Yeah. The light goes on by itself.
that's not by itself. That's them. They're cool. No, so they're all around your house. It's as if they live there because they're very comfortable. Because he's sitting down, she's sitting down with the dog. It's like your living room, family room, because there's a TV, couch, the lamp. There's someone else coming in now too.
Mm-hmm.
It's a man.
Sapphire.
Yeah, I don't think he looks young too. I think they all just kind of went back to what they like to look like. He's saying I've messed with it too. So that lamp of yours,
Yes.
they're all messing with it. So you might not know who did it, but just know that they're all around. So you could just call their names out.
Sapphire was Egyptian,
Ah.
and he could do things that humans don't do. He has let me know that he wants to show me things that are magical, that there's a lot of magic in life.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to ask him
Okay.
if he's Anunnaki.
He's writing, and
Yes.
it looks like Anunnaki. That's how you spell it.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. And now he's writing, of course.
Mm-hmm.
Magic is freedom.
Yes.
Which is true. I love this. Okay, yeah, because it makes you feel young. You're in touch with your higher self. Yeah. He's cool. He's very his soul is so old. He's so wise.
Yes. Yes. He comes from the Pharaoh time, his lineage.
He's
He's
showing
very,
me he's playing with the fire, with the matches, with the fire.
mm-hmm. He used to set a candle on, the flame would come up, and he was standing like 10 feet away, and he would, yeah. I saw a lot of stuff that I've never seen, and he
Supernatural.
was magical. Yeah.
Yeah, see, that's the galactic energy. He carries that with him. He had it here, but to show you, but he is rare because usually they don't come back.
Mm-hmm.
He is one that came back. He's writing this down too. I came back, but not everyone does.
Mm-hmm.
So
who is he?
He's a supernatural. He was once put to death. That's what it says. So he was once put down for his magic.
Yeah. But you said he came back. Who is he now? Did he?
Oh no, he's not back now. But
Okay.
he's explaining why you experienced that. You got to see him do the magic. Not everyone can do that, which we know. But
Yes.
he's trying to share with us that not all galactics reincarnate. A lot of them don't come back.
I see.
Yeah. But
I see.
he's
Now
one
I
that
get
did.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's cool. And that's cool that you got to see that. I want to see that.
Yes. Very cool.
Yeah, so he's with
Oh.
you. There's something in your room. Do you have another it looks like it's a pink light. Do you have a night light or something in there?
Oh man. The lamp is pink. It's see-through, translucent, and it's pink. A
Okay.
regular lamp.
He likes that one. So leave that alone, he wrote. Leave that alone.
Mm-hmm.
That's my lamp.
Okay.
That's a magic lamp, I guess. That's cool. Okay, so that lamp is what he's going to use to communicate with you. If it flickers, you'll know he's there. Or just shuts off. He says, I'm going to shut it off sometimes.
Mm-hmm. Can I ask you a very strange question?
Yeah.
Okay. I hate bugs.
Mm-hmm.
In Brooklyn, in the sewers have those water bugs. Once in a while, I'll get one in my apartment. And I always look to see if there's anything, although I don't see them often. I just am grossed out by them.
Yeah.
The other night, I felt something on my arm,
Oh,
and guess what it was?
Oh no.
A gigantic water bug.
Ugh.
I had a feeling that he put it there.
Shoot. Did you put the water bug on her? Oh no. I think he did. He's
Yeah.
smiling. He's
Ooh.
laughing too.
Yeah.
Shoot. He did it and it was funny, he said.
Yeah. Not to me.
No.
Not to me. No, no, no.
Because
Mm-mm.
you freaked out. I would have freaked out too. He didn't.
I freaked out.
Yeah.
Yes. I
He,
totally. Every time I think of it, I know that he put it there.
he's
And
saying
I've asked him not to do that stuff.
he's saying it's magic though.
Yeah, okay. Give me, like millions of dollars. That's
Yeah.
magic too.
Coin, gold and
I would
silver.
share it with everyone here. Yeah.
Gold and silver. That she wants it. Put it by the pink lamp.
Yes.
Silver car.
Thank you so much, Kristen.
Yeah,
You're
that
such a
was
helper.
cool. He's really
Yeah.
cool. I like that
Yeah.
guy. Yeah, I'll have
Yeah.
to talk to him because now that whenever I can contact some of them, they're usually I can tap into them like on my own and talk to them.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
You can ask him about his upbringing, and all of that is very, very interesting.
Yeah.
He used to be in Manhattan, and he would say that he was going to jump, and he
No.
would literally be here from Manhattan. He would jump here, and
Oh,
you could
quantum
hear him
jumping, basically.
land in the hallway.
Oh my word.
He wouldn't let me see it because he said I would be frightened because he's not all together when he jumps.
That's pretty cool. I've heard of that. I've never witnessed
Oh,
it, but I have this really old book about yes, it's witchcraft, but it's like the history of all the different types of people that have had all these powers, supernatural abilities. That is one of
yes. Oh, wow.
them. Mm-hmm.
All right. I used
Jumping
to think,
timeline.
yeah, right, he took the train, but he was with his friend who's in Manhattan, and 2 minutes later, he's here. Yeah.
That's cool. There's something with New York too. Whoever's from New York, I can tap in. It's crazy. I had a couple people today. It had same thing happen. I don't know. I love it. Cool.
Wow.
But thank you.
Thank you,
Yeah,
Kristen. Thank you.
very cool. Who would like to go next? Oh man, that's hard. Who is first? All right, put hands down. Let's do it again and real as fast as you can. Okay, go. Oh, okay. Tommy's mommy, you got it.
I feel bad I missed my turn initially.
That's okay. It's okay. It's Halloween. We're just
Yes, and it's fabulous.
it's fun.
So
I've never done this as a group.
this is so cool. I just want to thank you. I think this is really it's very amazing.
It might be the next thing that I'll just have to offer for everyone because I would love
It's,
to see you guys.
I could do an hour with you with this.
The
No
live
problem.
chat, because you know you guys are all in the live chat, but I don't get to see your face. It's just,
Right.
I
Right.
mean,
True. Yeah.
So I'm going to be short and sweet because I'm going to leave you guys as soon as I'm done. I don't have any special stories or anything.
okay.
You just connect with whoever on the other side wants to come through and give us messages.
Oh, anything for you. Okay. For
Anything. Just,
Pamela. Pamela,
yes.
who wants to come through for her?
I've got lots of them on the other side.
So your grandma, because she says I'm her grandma.
City grandma or country grandma, Scottsville grandma?
She looks more like a city girl.
Okay, that's fun.
And then there's a man here too. Is that her husband, maybe? Your grandpa?
Leigh, grandpa.
Okay. So they like what you've been doing as your routine. You're healthier. So they're watching you. They're with you.
Okay.
You have a long way to go. Wait, they're writing something. It says tell her stop skipping. Or you're skipping something in your daily. Are you not taking something that you should be or you used to take?
Yep, I haven't been doing my supplements.
All right. Stop skipping. Because that's what they wrote. Stop skipping.
Okay. I do feel better when I take them.
She's healthy, but she needs to always stay on top. Long life.
Got my.
Awesome.
And then there's a young, who is this? This is a young, like a little person. Who is this?
A little soul on the other side.
Yeah.
It's my sister's grandson that she lost, and I believe he's coming. They're like 3 months pregnant, so he should be coming in 2025.
It's a little blonde one too.
Oh, a little blonde one, huh?
Yeah.
Wow.
He's a cute little guy. He
Oh,
has
wow.
like, his hair's kind of fluffy, like Trump. I have to say, it's kind of wavy. It has a little bit of a wave actually. So it just looks like a lot. I don't think he'll be born with a lot of hair, but it'll come in. It'll come in, shortly.
Nice.
Yeah,
He's been sending my sister all kinds of like turning on lights that are inside of bins and orbs and.
Is he kicking her yet? Because if
Yes.
he's gonna be kicking a lot.
Yep.
He wants out. He wants to hurt you. Is he gonna be a Gemini? When is he expected?
June-ish.
Okay, he's fast. He might be.
Maybe May.
He's
Maybe earlier.
Too fast to be Taurus. He's got to be a Gemini. Yeah, I would hope because he's got a lot of energy. Yeah, he wants out. He doesn't like it.
Yeah, he tried in 2020 and it just wasn't. I wouldn't have come in 2020 either.
Nah. 2025's a great plan.
Hell, forget this. I'll try it again.
Yeah, and his Pluto will be in Aquarius, so he won't have the trouble with the Capricorn thing.
Cool.
He'll be futuristic for sure.
Yeah, this little one is special.
He's with your grandma and your grandpa. He likes them. Your grandpa said he's going to be like me. So he very successful and bright. That's what he's saying.
Beautiful.
Yeah. He's gonna build things.
His daddy's real bright too. Very, very starseed material.
Yeah, so your grandma's saying stay healthy for this guy. You'll need the pizzazz. You'll need the pizzazz for this one, I guess.
Okay.
Okay.
Beautiful.
And musical, because they just wrote he's musical.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
Connie, what color's my aura? I didn't. Oh, we
I'm
can't
getting
do it.
purple.
You're on mute. You're
I'm
on
getting
mute, Connie.
for you though, I am getting a purple. They're answering me purple.
Wow, it's my favorite color.
Connie, you're on mute.
Connie's on mute.
She's talking, but we're not hearing her.
Ask to unmute. That'll help her. Hold on. I have to ask her to do it. Oh no.
I
There.
see purple.
There
Absolutely.
we go.
Are you back?
Spot on purple. Absolutely. With some yellow on the outside. It's like gold yellow on the outside.
Thank you, dear.
Nice. Thank you, Pamela. That was
Thank you, sweetheart.
yeah. So
Interesting.
cool. Yeah, you got that little guy
Beautiful.
coming.
He's
Yeah.
coming.
Yeah.
Thank you, love.
Thank you.
I'm going to say goodbye to everybody. It was fun. We ought to do it again.
Yeah,
Good
we
night,
Bye.
sweetie
we'll do
baby.
this again. Have a good night. Get good and a good night's sleep now.
Oh, I will. Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Let's see. Connie, I didn't know. I did put you on mute when your dog barked, but I'm sorry.
Oh,
I guess I
no, that's
didn't
okay.
unmute you. But do
That's
you
okay.
want to go? You want to go next?
Well, okay. Let me just say that my costume here, I'm a mermaid and I'm dressed as a human. I just wanted to let you know I am dressed as a human for all you people because mermaids have a little reptilianish look and they're kind of scary looking. But that's okay.
That's okay. You're
Yeah.
a nice mermaid.
Yeah, I am a nice mermaid.
Yeah.
And I have my generic Halloween costume on. So
Good. I love the orange.
I don't feel people tapping on me and stuff. My lights flicker a little bit, but I hear and
You
I
hear
see and I hear a lot. I hear my mom laughing an awful lot. Any messages from her?
From your mama. Sweet Connie is what she's saying.
Oh.
I just want a hug.
She's saying I'm laughing at all the shit that you do.
Yeah, I know. I hear her every time. I do a lot of crazy stuff, y'all. I promise I do.
Yeah. It's what you're saying. She laughs at what you say. That's cute. She
Well, that's
loves you. It's just loving. So when you hear her laugh, it's because she's loving you.
Okay, I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
After she left the planet, I was ready for a rubber room and paper shoes. I want to tell y'all that for sure. Okay, I know I saw her. Was it her I saw in the Tiffany blue gown with her teeth and no glasses? And she told me, I asked her if it was her choice and she said yes. And I asked her if it was more beautiful than we had ever discussed. And she said yes. Was that her?
I'm getting a yes, and she's showing me it's a gorgeous gown. And then did she have she had kind of a long hair too in the dream or when you saw her? Like it's flowing. Her hair's flowing.
Yes, but it wasn't when she was alive. It was shorter. It was brown and long.
Yeah.
I mean, when I saw her, it was brown and long and
It's
kind of
brown.
wavy.
Yeah, it's brown and it's real flowy. It's pretty.
Is my brother there with her? I never met him. He passed away when he was 6 days old. Is he there with her?
Yes, but okay, so she's writing He wants to be older though.
Yeah, he was a baby. He was just a baby.
She just wrote he's 13.
Oh my God.
So he looks 13.
His name is Benny. I was told that he's one of my guardian angels. And that my mom and my grandfather are my guardian angels too. Or they look after me. I don't know that they're angels, but they look after me.
Yeah, she wrote greeter slash with a slash and then angel. So I think he is for you as well, but he also, because he's younger, he greets the little ones that cross over.
Okay.
So he welcomes them.
I want to ask her this too. Sorry.
It's
I'm
okay.
such a Pisces, aren't I? Oh my gosh.
That's why this is fun. I love this. It's great.
Is it her that I see when I astral project? Isn't it her? I believe it is her, she that is working with the children. She was a psychologist here, and she gets them, she talks with them before they go into the capsules, is what I see. And then she talks to them and she places them, but they're not from Earth. Is she placing them on other planets with other galactic families? That's what I want to know. And is Melania really there, or am I just imagining Melania?
Your mom does. She's interdimensional. She goes through different dimensions. And yes, she has delivered, she's helped others reach other families, their true families.
That's what she did here. She was all about the children. I'm just, my God.
And
So
Melania, she's writing something about Melania. Melania is galactic. She's assigned to her Earth mission. So she has her mission here.
Okay, that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. I'm so glad to know that I'm not crazy, and I do hear her laughing. I really do. And does she hang out with me a lot? Like, does she go places with me, and does she hang out with me when I'm over at my sister's house? And is my sister gonna be okay?
Yeah. She wrote your sister, yes, always with the both of you. So she's with you and then with your sister. So it looks like a part-time job. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I'm a full-time job. God bless your heart.
She goes to both. Mm-hmm.
Good deal. What about, okay.
She's asking, are you going to, she wrote it, are you going back to Texas?
Should I go back to Texas, Mom? I want to, because I think that's the that's the home of the new republic, and that's where I think that, yeah, you know how I love Texas, Mom. Tell me, Mom, should I go back to Texas?
Well, I do. She's writing yes. It's a Y.
Where? I don't like Dallas anymore. It's too big. I'm a country girl.
She just wrote plenty of space out there.
Yeah, that's true. Okay.
So maybe you'll find a new town that you like, you know?
Okay. What about where Kimmy is? Around where Kimmy and all the grandkids are. Kimmy's my sister. Older sister.
That would be harmonious. Harmonious. So yeah, so you would find joy there, yeah.
Yes, absolutely. She's right. I see you grinning, little girl. I see, yeah. Okay, and who's pregnant? I know somebody is pregnant. Who is pregnant? Is it Meredith, Kayla, or Jamie Leanne?
Hold up.
Who's pregnant?
She's smiling.
I know she is. Maybe she's not going to tell me.
She wrote an M. Her first letter is an M. Is that Meredith?
Yes, I knew it.
Yeah. I don't know if Meredith knows that she is yet.
She doesn't know yet. No, I know that. She's only like about 4 or 5 weeks pregnant.
How cute. Okay.
That's what I get from my... Okay, let me ask this. Okay, does my mom help me see with my third eye? Who's helping me with my third eye? Because I can see things, and I get downloads all the time, and I see things, and then it happens. Who's
She just wrote, "You're at that age now. You're seeing it now.
huh?
So you're developing. It's you. You." She just wrote just a you.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now, when I was the first great sadness in my life was when her father. Shoot! I thought it was through that where he left the planet, and I thought he could walk on water. He is half Indian and had a really rough life before he met my grandmother. I mean, like he was engaged and his fiance passed away, and then he moved, and that's how he met my grandmother.
Mm-hmm.
He was like twice her age, but I loved him, and I think when he left the planet, it was all about the same time that the great sadness of Robert Kennedy left, and then he left, and I was like, I still adore the Kennedys, but does he have a message for me? I'm sorry, I'm such a crybaby.
It says stay strong, and it says you're not doing anything off your path, so you're following your heart.
Yes.
You overthink, and he's writing. So you're thinking things are too. It looks like he's writing like things seem bigger than they really are.
He's a Gemini.
Yeah,
Or
you're
what?
thinking things are bigger than they are, and it's really not. You're okay.
Okay. Thank you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's crazy. Okay. Now, my dad left the planet when I was 20 years old, and I was really mad at him for that for a long time. But I
Mm-hmm.
finally forgave him, and I want to tell him I'm sorry
Oh.
because it was too hard for me to be around him and watch him die. And I'm sorry I wasn't right there when he left. I'm so sorry. I love him, and I loved him now, and I love him forever.
Oh.
Just tell him I'm sorry.
He says it's okay, and his soul wanted to go because he just wrote, "I wanted to go."
Why did you want to go? I want to go too, but I don't want to leave here either. But I feel like he left me. What happened? I mean, like, I know he was really, really sick. I know that.
Mm-hmm.
And I know that he had that stupid fucking parasite cancer, and it just metastasized everywhere.
He wrote his soul, and then the word polluted. Wait. So his body was polluted, his soul was set free.
Okay.
Almost like the body had to be.
Extinguished or something.
He's writing sabotaged. My body was sabotaged, and I just wanted to be free.
Was it from the medical field? Dear God. Stupid buggers.
He's saying, okay, he's smiling. He's laughing at you. I'm so sorry, Connie. He's laughing at you there.
I believe it because I'm looking at him right now, laughing at me or smiling at me.
He doesn't mean, he's not being rude. He just wrote that earth feelings are over the top. So it's just,
Oh, okay.
it's just because we're on earth that we cry and stuff. But
Oh,
he's funny. I like him.
yeah, he is funny. He's a joker, that's for sure. I miss
So
him.
he said yes to the medical, but they didn't know. They only knew what they were shown or what they were shown.
Okay,
Yeah.
so that's where I get this profuse, raging anger at Big Pharma because
Yeah,
it's a parasite. And where the hell was ivermectin and where was that?
I know.
Okay, so anyway, and I knew that there was a cure for cancer back in the early 80s, and that's
Yeah.
when I asked. I was brand new in respiratory, and you know how I am. I'm kind of shy, but I asked all the questions, and I was so angry And I don't know if you've ever been around anybody that's passed away, but man, it is hard, especially when you're so attached to them and you love them with your whole heart and they're leaving anyway. And I'm a respiratory therapist, and I tried so hard to do everything, and he had lung cancer, and I'm a therapist, right? I can't do anything about it. And yes, I'm a control freak, and yes, I was out of control, and yes, it made me very angry. And I get that it's over the top, and that sounds
It's
just like
okay.
him.
Yeah,
He
he was just being a wisecracker.
Yeah, he is. He is. Well, tell him how you like them Tigers. Go Tigers, LSU. Anyway, they don't care about that over there. I know they don't.
Please don't. That's why it's called entertainment, because we're here and we need stuff. Yeah.
Right. Right.
But yeah, they can do whatever they please. He's fun though. He's in good spirits. He's totally fine. His soul wanted to go, but it just wasn't the right, it didn't feel right to you. That's all.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Yeah.
And I'm a little jealous because it seems like all the people that I love the most are there, but I don't have I want to stay here and see what the hell happens here.
I know. We're in
think
a good time right now. It's kind of exciting.
Best yet to come, and woohoo.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. The abundance too. I feel like that's going to help everybody too. That's got to be coming. I believe it.
I have one more question.
Sure.
Por favor.
I have a great, let's see, what is she? She's my great, let's see, my aunt would be, okay, great. She was my great grandmother's sister. So my great aunt. Her name is Catherine or Kate. I'm just going to go ahead and full disclosure here. I have 0 children that I know of, and I've been married 7 times. Well, except for you, Lucy. Okay, you're my baby girl. Okay, sorry. And my mom always told me that I reminded her of Aunt Kate.
Catherine, okay.
She was married 7 times and had no children. Am I her reincarnated? I just wanted to know. I don't know when the reincarnation will stop, but am I her?
Mic drop.
You're a part of her. So she's a part of you, you're a part of her. Your higher self is connected to your higher self. So whatever you're controlling about, which is fine because we all are in some way, you get that from her. You get a lot of the same things from her, but you both share the same higher self because they're connected.
Okay, that makes sense.
So you practically are the same, when it comes to love and relationships. Yes.
Okay, because my mom used to tell me all the time. She'd say, you're just like your Aunt Kate. You love these kids love you, but you cannot stay married for shit. Like, yeah, because they're all fuck arounds and they're all jackasses.
Yeah, it's hard, shoot.
It is.
Especially nowadays. Don't get me started. You don't even know if it's a guy or a girl.
Right.
Like,
don't matter anymore, does it?
Seriously, it's not a good thing here.
All of mine have definitely been.
I just wondered about all that. And there's only one last question, and a lot of people tried to answer this, and I don't think it's the right answer. I think that everybody says write down your dreams. I haven't dreamt in probably since I was a little kid, and those were nightmares. And those are from a previous life. I'm sure of it. Am I astral projecting every night? Because I feel so squeezed back. I just feel so squeezed when I wake up in the mornings and I stretch and wake up and go, okay, I'm grateful to be here. Well, where the heck have I been? And I have these fuzzy memories.
You're actually connected with your star family. So you kind of float. They're showing me the word float. She floats. So that's astral projection. They just don't call it that. On the other side, they call it floating.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Am I Andromedan or Venetian?
Andromedan.
That's what I keep on getting. Yeah. Okay. And am I doing the right things here? I mean, like, what else am I supposed to be doing? I'm as open as I have ever been, and it's almost like I have one foot here and one foot there all the time. Is there
They're writing slow down. Your mom, no, I mean, sorry, your grandma's writing slow down.
my grandmother?
Yeah, it's your grandma. Because when I almost said your mom, she said grandmother. Like she was real stern about it.
Ooh, she's a Gemini.
Okay, she's telling me. Okay. Yeah. She just said, slow down. It's your heart. She's showing me they always go like this, but that if to us that's like your heart chakra. So your joy, your happiness, just
Uh-huh.
you know, you need to concentrate on things that center you and make you happy.
I'm in my happy place here. My girl right here and my people right out there that I can see. So yeah.
Yeah,
So
she says you're doing fine.
oh, okay. So I don't have to struggle and try to be better than what I'm doing now. I'm always thinking I'm not enough.
No
Not
struggle.
good enough yet.
Struggle is friction and that pushes away things. So no.
What? Struggle is friction and it pushes things away. That makes sense.
Yeah.
All right. All right. Okay. One last thing for my mom. She told me that when my sister's leg healed, we'd be we'd have the Nasara Jasara. She said you would, you know, it would happen. Okay, my sister's leg is healed and it's better than it's ever been. So when, Mom, when? You said. She's never lied to me. So I figured this.
She's showing me NOV. That would be November. NOV.
Okay, that's what she told me last year. So
But
okay.
it makes sense because we can't have it without Trump, you know,
Right.
officially. We know he's commander in chief, but officially. And look, he's in the background. There he is.
I know, I love him.
So
Lisa's
he has to be.
boyfriend. I love him, Lisa.
I know. Yep, that's her boyfriend.
Okay, well, thank you so much for all that. I feel so much better. And you know what? I don't care what anybody thinks or knows or anything, but I feel so freaking high right now. Oh my God, I smoked a great big fatty or something, and I did not. But I'm telling you, I'm just like, wow, buzzing around here. And I feel very I'm still probably happier than I've felt it in a long time. And it was a lot of relief to know that my dad said, you're over the top with that. Because I have cried so much about
they want you to let it, he wants you to let it go because he's obviously joking around and having fun now.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Okay, well, thank you so much. You know, I love all of you so much.
You're
and I
welcome.
can't wait to just listen to the rest. Go ahead and mute me if you want to.
I have to say something. I see Ricky Green's magic sea ball. Doesn't he have a magic crystal sea ball, Ricky Green?
Oh yeah, Ricky Green. Let's go. Why
I
don't
see
we
a
call
sea
him
ball.
in?
He has a crystal sea ball.
Well, I have to ask, was your fatty?
There it is.
Connie, was your fatty? Did it look like Kristen's sage things?
It kind of looked like
that was your fatty right there.
But it would be like
this right here. Okay, can you see this? You can't see me on the screen, so this is.
There's nothing wrong with it. Vote yes on 3.
Oh yeah, I have a medical license. Okay, I have a
Trump
doctor.
is for it. I'm for it.
Yeah.
I'm down.
If Trump is for it, I'm for it. Trump is for it.
Yeah. I don't smoke it and I don't like it, but I'm not against it for sure.
Yeah. It's
Well, I'd rather people smoke weed than drink because drink will kill you better than a cob.
True.
Sure will.
Yeah. Well, thank you, Connie. We're gonna jump over because I think the squares on my screen kind of jumbled around. So we're gonna go up to the corner there to Ricky Green.
Hey, Ricky.
Hey.
How's it going over there?
Going great. I just wanted to say to Connie that don't apologize for showing emotion around me. Anyway, I can speaking just for me. I love you. Okay, just you're among friends. So if you show emotion, well, we love you. You're supported. Okay.
Thank you so much.
Yep.
You're a beautiful Gemini soul, aren't you?
Yeah.
I knew it. Yeah. All right. Thank you so much, sweetie.
Yeah. Oh, now, my question would be, can you, I've been sitting here at the house in 2019, I purchased a brand new vehicle to travel. I was going to go to all the national parks.
Mm-hmm.
2020 hit, COVID hit, all the national parks closed down. It was 2021 before I went out to Yellowstone in 2021. Been sitting here at the house 2022, 2023, this 2024. I hadn't really went anywhere, mainly because, you know, $1,000 trip would cost you $2,000 to $3,000 now, given the gas prices. And so I just been holding off on going anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
Can you tell me what my future is going to be like? Maybe I don't know what to anything. Just give me something. Give me a clue. Anything. What's my future hold? Does
Okay.
that make any sense?
Yeah. Yeah. Let's see what's ahead for Ricky Green.
Thank you.
Yeah. So you are going to be traveling. Someone's writing traveling, and it's an older guy.
Wow.
Thank God.
Yes. Traveling, and then it says it wasn't time for you to go yet. They were protecting you to go. I think not only the financial stopped you, but energetically they used that to stop you from going to protect you. Mm-hmm. You're going to be more connected to your star family too. Is there someone that you're helping right now, like in your personal life, that you're helping them through something or talking to them to help them? If not, there's someone coming in that you're going to be like healing, mentoring.
My sister probably, because she came down and I you know, put a hand on her and you know, she said that helped her. So
Mm-hmm. You're probably
my
gonna
sister.
do, yeah, a lot of that. Okay, so you're gonna be doing a lot of healing work. That's
Yeah.
part of your mission here.
Yeah. Yeah. That's what I've been doing. Sitting here while I was meditating, I was sending healing energy into the earth. I don't know whether you probably didn't feel it, but anyway. All right, go ahead. I'm sorry.
And then your finances, because they have the word finances. It's an older guy writing. In the clear, you'll be in the clear. It was only to stop you. Is there something with did you have to get new tires or something like recently?
I bought a set of tires from a Jeep because I was afraid that the supply chain would get interrupted and if I needed a new set, so I got a new set of tires. I'm good to go on that. I'm actually good to get financially. I'm sitting pretty. I mean, we got total chaos going on around us. Financially, I'm sitting pretty good, but
Good.
I just don't want to spend no, you know, 2 to 3
No.
times as much to do the traveling. That's what I'm saying. I mean,
Yeah. No, I know. I've looked into it too. It's too much.
yeah. Well, a trip, I figured it out. It would cost $800 to go to Yellowstone and back, and I think it was a little over 1,400. So the price went way up when the gas prices went up.
He's showing me 2025. So he wrote it out 2025. So it's next year you're going to be traveling and you'll feel comfortable traveling. Everything's going to
Oh
be.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, but I will feel comfortable traveling. I just want to get out there. You know, I purchased a new vehicle, everything, our brand new everything, and I just hadn't been able to use it.
Yeah, and then so you've got a lot of happiness around you too. Like you're pretty content. I do see
Oh yeah, yeah.
There is a new person coming in your life, but you might already know this person. It's a friendship that may develop into something more. That's what he's showing me. He's writing a heart and then he said into something more.
Okay.
So that's cool. Yeah, you've got a lot to look forward to here that's what he's kind of showing us on the paper.
Okay. Well, thank you.
Yeah. Yeah,
Uh,
that was cool though. He showed me the tires, so that was cool.
Yeah, I bought a new set of tires for my Jeep. I bought a Jeep in 2019, a 2020 model, a Gladiator, and I bought a RV, brand new RV, ready to go traveling, from one national park to the next. I just want to see the scenery.
Yeah.
But when the fuel prices went up, it cost two to three times as much, and I wasn't going to do that. And then
No.
all this stuff come up about the freedoms in jeopardy, and I don't want to. It's like you're worried about the freedom, or I am anyway. I don't want to lose my freedom, from a country standpoint. Well, actually, now we know it's a world standpoint.
Oh,
But
I don't think we're going to.
No.
I don't think we are either. But I'm
No.
just saying.
But I feel you, and just in case,
Yeah,
never know.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I know everything's going to be okay. I feel that everything's already, the war's won, all that. Everything's okay.
Yeah.
But we're still in, gas prices are high, food's high, everything's, two or three times more the price. So, we're still dealing with that. But
Yeah.
that takes a load off my mind that at least in the future I will be traveling. Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah, of course. Yeah, thank you. Very cool. Exciting. Ooh, let's see who's the next. The next reading is who wants to raise their hand fast as you can.
I just want to say, it's like going on like 11:20,
Oh
and it's
shoot.
getting close
You
to
probably
my
gotta
bed.
go.
Yeah, so I'm gonna make like a newborn and head out.
All right.
It's all
Okay.
good. It's
Good
late.
night.
Good
Good
night.
night.
Good night and thank
Night.
you.
I enjoyed this. Thank you.
Yeah. All right. And I think, oh boy, you guys, who was first? Melanie, did you have to say something? Were you going to say something?
Well, I do want to go again, but I can wait.
Yeah, I've got one point to ask.
Okay, we'll come back around. Yeah,
King of Wands.
Kathy, did you want to say something real quick?
Yes, I forgot to ask you,
Oh,
does
Kathy.
Peter want Faraday cages around his stuff that he wants his documents protected?
Ooh, good question.
Oh, all right. Yes or no for
Faraday
Peter?
cage.
Yes or no for Peter?
Mhm.
Wow. Yeah, that's a Y. All right, so it's a thin, he's writing very thin now. Still capital letters, nice and neat. It's a yes.
Are we looking in the very near future where there's an issue to be concerned about, like if an EMF that goes off or anything? How soon? Because that would affect everybody.
He wrote now. So you could do it now.
Okay, I have to get the material and stuff. Ask him if foil is sufficient. I would like to know that. If foil,
Okay.
aluminum foil.
Aluminum foil. Yes or no? He wrote, I don't think so.
Okay, so I have to get the real stuff. Okay. Yeah, I was wondering, is there anything that he wants me to protect that's not in my possession? I do have a storage unit. Okay.
Let's see, and then we'll move forward only because it is getting late.
Yeah, I don't want to take anybody others' time, but I just wondering.
Yeah, let's see. So yes for Peter. Because there's other people around him.
Because I'm sure there's a lot that are wanting the world to, or everybody to know how to protect themselves and stuff.
Yeah, it's your comfort level. When he'll know. He wrote, you'll know, and it's when you're comfortable.
Okay. All right. Yeah,
Mhm.
because I'm thinking about everybody if they have any important documents and stuff, especially in on their devices, if there's any important documents they've stored.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm just
You'll
concerned.
you'll know. When they say you'll know what to do or you'll know when, that's your
Okay.
intuitive insight.
Okay.
You'll just know.
That's okay. Because especially his particular information, I wanted to protect it. So
Yeah. Well, thank you. Very cool. We'll get on top of it in depth on our session.
all right, sounds good. Thank you.
Yep.
Hey, thank you so
Yep.
much.
Yes.
All right.
We're gonna move to the King of Wands, and then we will go, I think, Terry, Penny, Melanie, and is there anyone else? No. Okay. So, King of Wands, you're up.
Hey, I guess, if my mother wants to come through,
All right. And what was her first name?
her first name,
Mhm.
Tammy.
Tammy. Okay. Just because there's a lot of energies around
Yeah.
Peter that was here. Yeah. So let's see. For your mom. She's holding, so yes, she's there. She's holding a little one, like you were holding your little one. But
hmm
what I'm getting from this, usually when a mom, a parent is holding a baby, that means that you're gonna have another one. Yeah. Yeah, that's your next one she's already got. So that's cute. Good. We need to populate this country, so keep doing it. Seriously.
Go, James, go, baby.
Yeah.
Go, boy, go.
Yeah.
Enlarge that kingdom.
Yeah, she's holding, and I think it's a boy. I have to say, I think it's a boy, but it always can change from just the looking at the little one, you know. But anyways, so she's writing something down for you with one hand. Did you keep your promise? What's this about? This might be juicy. Did you keep your promise? Is what she wrote with a question mark. And there's a piece of, there's jewelry. She wrote the word jewelry. Do you have anything of hers that you're keeping, like a keepsake?
I don't have her jewelry. I think my oldest brother, I know he was she was alive, I believe, when she gave him one of her grandmother rings. But
Okay.
I do believe way before she passed, she wanted the other ring to go to her granddaughter.
Yeah, she wrote yes to my granddaughter. I think she meant like a promise ring. Not necessarily if you kept a promise. I think she meant like a ring. And then, yeah, and then there's she's writing something else. Something about a house. She wants you to find something in the house. Who lives in the house that she used to live in?
It was sold. It was about to basically collapse. So
Find in the house. Did you recently find anything in the house that you're in? She wrote the word house. It's not complete sentences. Find
I
it
mean,
in.
I got some stuff of hers, but I haven't gone through it.
Find it in the house. Now it's complete. Okay. She's showing me like it looks like a little baby receiving blanket, and it's creamy or kind of white with lace on it. It's soft.
I think it's in the thing. I could probably actually, it's like open, so it's not like it's closed.
Okay. Yeah, it's a pretty little baby blanket she's showing me with lace on it. And she's opening a box. She's showing me a box, a cardboard box full of stuff. There's something in there you gotta find that she's going through it. Oh, it's so there's something in the box for the baby.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
That's meaningful. It's a keepsake.
Yeah, I had to look through it.
Yeah. Yeah, it's goodies. She wrote the word goodies. Mm-hmm. And then she's really proud of you because she said, I'm so proud of you. You're protected. She's with the other children often too. But she's holding the next one. And then did she have a sister? Or who? There's another lady there with her.
She could have had a sister, but I would never met her because her dad left her when she was young, so I think he had like a whole nother family. But I don't know. I'm not sure.
She watches you. So this other woman watches you too. I think it is a family member, but you don't know her. She's a guardian because they wrote the word guardian. Did you give one of your children the middle name of your mom?
Yes.
Okay.
My daughter. So her first name's Kinsley. Her middle name is Sue. Well,
Cute.
Suzanne. So her middle name was Sue, but I gave her part like combined my mom's middle name with my great grandma, which was basically kind of, I guess you could say, her mother, which was Anne. So we just put Suzanne.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Well, she's happy you did that. Like you used her name. She loves that. There's something in there I want you to have. So yeah, you got to go through the box. She's back with the box. So there's something I want you in there to have. Why didn't you go through it? Okay, now she's just questioning you. It's funny, like a mom would. Why didn't you go through it yet? That's okay. You're busy. Yeah.
Yeah. 12 hours a day plus what, hour and a 15-minute commute. So I spend like 15 hours at work.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, she's writing, she loves you. She's proud of you. Yeah. That's a lot. You're doing so much. Anything you want to ask her and she can write?
Mm.
Yeah, she's in the box. Now she's in the box again.
I don't even know.
There's something blue in her hand. I can't tell what it is though.
Probably the blanket for his new boy that he's gonna have.
That's right.
Well, the blanket is cream colored with lace.
I know there's a blanket here. Give me 1 second. Just keep talking.
Okay. Yeah, it's blue. It looks like wood, like paint, but she's in her hand. I can't even see it all. I wonder if it's a toy, like of his, like. from the past, you know?
Huh. This is so neat.
Yeah. She's is he gonna get the box?
Yeah, he said he was going to get it to keep talking.
Cool. Yeah, something
There's a
blue.
blanket. I don't know whose it was. I don't know.
It's cream
You
colored.
could tell it's old.
Yeah. I think something in the box was yours too, because it was blue in her hand.
It might be all the way to the bottom of the box.
Yeah.
There's like a whole
She's
bunch of
digging.
pictures and then a old jukebox type radio thing.
There's something yellow too. Yellow,
I
something
know.
blue. She's got them.
Wow, how cute.
She's saying thank you. She really wanted you to get in the box. That's cute. But yeah, don't worry. She doesn't want you to worry about her. She's completely fine. She's with you all the time. You talk to her, you can still talk to her more.
I
Like
guess
just
I
out
gotta,
loud, you know?
yeah. So I don't know who's been sending it, but I've been seeing it at my house and then at work, and it's almost like it's the same butterfly. It's white with a black dot on it.
Yeah, let's see. Did you send that butterfly? She's saying we all do. We all have sent that butterfly. So it's like their energy projects it out. So it's your spirit team, your guides, everyone that's protecting you. But the one dot means something, and she just wrote 1 year. One year, and then it says celebration. So I guess you have one more year, and then you're going to be celebrating something?
Baby.
Another baby.
Yes.
Yeah, it could be actually. She's got the baby.
Yep.
She's rocking in a rocking chair. Do you have a rocking chair right now in your home? Because I think she's with you. I don't know. No? Okay. This looks so vivid, like she's there. She's in a rocking chair now with the baby.
No, I had a
It's
idea of getting like a rocket chair.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. It was like an idea, like I guess set an intention for the rocket chair to invite ancestors or any good spirits to come to the rocket chair.
Oh. She's saying spirits like rocking chairs. She just wrote that. You're connected to her big time. So your higher self is definitely getting downloads from your mom.
Cool.
Something about Christmas. So this Christmas will be very more exciting than, because she wrote exciting and very, but it's going to be more exciting than the last one. She likes the holidays, doesn't she? Did she like the holidays?
Yeah, I don't like the holidays.
Yeah, she's all about it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I do. This is fun. She wants you to be excited.
Okay.
Probably because you have to work. Because you're working. That's why. Yeah.
Hello, King.
Um,
Hey.
so
Mm-hmm.
I guess my one of my spirit guides, John, does he have any messages that he would like to tell me or tell us? Because he's like, I guess, my financial guide kind of thing.
John. Okay. He's pretty his character's he's not rude. He's just telling me. He's like, I've already told you. Um but he says yes, that you're gonna be very successful financially. There's a rush on it. So it's like he has the power to manipulate it or push it forward. That's pretty cool.
Do it.
There's a rush on it for you. Something with November for you too. Investments. He's showing the word investment. So investments are gonna take off. John. Yeah, so John, he's fun. He just seems a little frustrated.
Aren't we all?
I think he's just a little, he doesn't want to,
Yeah.
he doesn't want to go further, I guess. Okay.
Mm.
Yeah, he doesn't want too much of his personal stuff out, so that's
Yeah.
all right.
Yeah, he's being nice. He's just trying to close it up with me.
Yeah.
And I get it. It's a weird time too.
And then just one last, I guess, my meme so that way other people can get theirs in. She just recently passed away.
Oh, okay. Yeah, and I connected with her last time.
Mm-hmm.
So she's smiling and she's happy. So she's not stressed. Like there's nothing going on. She's free now, you know. Her family, that's where she is. So she stays with her family, protects them. There's someone though that she's a little bit, she's not upset because the spirits don't get upset when they're, good natured like this. It's not that she's upset, but she doesn't like how something was handled after her passing. It's with someone. Did someone control something with her children?
No, not that I know of.
Someone had say over something and she didn't like it.
If she did
Arrangement.
like something about somebody, it would have been only one or two people, and it was probably my father probably was who it would have been.
Something, because she wrote the word arrangement. The arrangement was unfair.
Arrangement.
But it's okay.
I don't know. because she only had one kid and she was there.
Something with an arrangement. I don't know what that means. Closure. She wants closure with something. Who's now the father of that child? Is it maybe him?
No, he from what I understand, because she's technically my step grandmother, but thought of her as my own blood. Her daughter's father, when she was 6, from what I gather from the story, is he was drunk and they used to like to play Russia roulette. And yeah. Well, she did it, but he did. Him and his friends.
Oh man.
So it could have been him.
Yeah, she's saying she's at peace. So she was just bringing it up. But yeah, anything you want to ask her specifically?
I know my papa's gonna be with her soon. Any insight of when? Because I know he's ready.
Yeah, let's get some insight. Oh man. They don't usually give me a date, but I see DEC 6. But I don't know. I mean, that's what I saw.
Yeah.
December 6th. I don't know. Hopefully it's not right because that's like soon. But I've never really gotten that. She just threw it there.
Yeah. Well, I have a feeling. I had a dream last year. So I thought he was gonna be before her. But because they live like 4 hours away. I didn't know. But she had cancer.
Oh man.
And so that's why she didn't want us to go up there, because she had a giant tumor on her face. So I had a dream, I don't know, it might have been somewhere in November, December last year. So I was in the middle of my weekend job, my summer job, when her daughter, which is my aunt, which she called me. So I thought it was gonna be him. But so I got emotional in the middle of the store. And then before I went up there for the funeral, I had a dream about his funeral.
Yikes. Okay.
So,
Well, that's a vision usually. Like you had the insight. Wow. Yeah, you're right though. It is soon. I don't know if it's December 6th, but that's what they threw at the table.
yeah.
Man. All right.
All
Anything
right.
else?
No, I'll let somebody else go. Thank you.
Yeah. You're welcome. All right. Who wants to raise their hand first? Who's going next? All right. I think I saw Penny. Go ahead, Penny.
All right. I just want to say that I really enjoy your show, and I really appreciate you putting this on, Kristen. It's been really fun hearing everybody's stories and just their sharing of their personal experiences and that.
Yes.
I had the privilege of having the very best of friends when I was growing up, and my my neighbor, he's 1 month apart. He's a month older than I am, and we were able to spend our whole childhood together. We had a rock collection, a stamp collection, and a coin collection. And so we spent all kinds of time together. And he passed back in, I believe it was 07.
Oh.
And then I had gone through a really bad divorce in 09. And I mean, it was horrific. And this guy was threatening my life and just putting all kinds of scary stuff on myself and my two children.
Yeah.
And one night I had been talking to my mom throughout the process. And one night I had this dream, and Murray came to me and he said, Penny, I just want to tell you that I don't know what's going on down there. I don't know the specifics of everything, but I do just want to tell you that everything's going to be all right. And then it was like I wanted to speak to him, and then it was like he was gone. And I woke up, and I mean, it was so profound. I mean, it was just like he was right in the bedroom with me, and that. And so then time went on. Of course, I called my mom and told her, because she was, we had lived next door to he and his family all my growing up years. And so she was very well aware that Murray and I were extremely close. And so then here about, it was probably about 2017, I believe it was, we started having the truther movements and stuff like that. And I had the privilege of going up to Benton, Arkansas to go to one. And Janine Steffens was there, and a whole bunch of the other truthers were there. And there was, let me back up just a bit. About a week before that, Murray came to me in a dream again. And he said, Penny, he said, I need to ask you to do something. He said, we need to hug. And he said, when we hug, we need to hug to where our left side of our chest touch each other, so that our hearts are touching each other. And I said, well, why do we do that? Why do you want me to do that? And he said, because that way we'll always stay connected. Okay, so then it was about a week later, I'm sitting there in this truther rally or whatever it was, and different speakers were coming up. And I don't know if you're familiar with this guy. I think he got booted to the side shortly after this tour, but they called him Baby Trump. Well, he got up on, he got up on stage.
After Anaheim, he kind of got booted. Yeah.
Yeah, well, this was right before that they went out to California. And so anyway, he's up on stage, and he said, came up there. He was so enthusiastic. He was waving all over the stage and everything. And he said, I want to ask a question, just a simple question. He said, how many people out in the audience know how to hug? And everybody put their hand up. And he said, no, I don't mean just hug. He said, I mean a real true hug.
I remember that. They did that they carried that through all the truther events. Yeah, that's pretty cool.
And so he explained that you had to touch. And so I'm looking at my partner and a friend of mine that went as well. And I'm like, can you guys believe this? I mean, I had told them about the dream, and then here he is up on stage telling me this. And so I would just like to ask Murray as to how are we going to stay connected always? I mean, I just want to hear from him. I want to know. He left so early, and I just want to know what he meant by that, and how we are going to stay connected. And
so spiritually, yes, he's always connected. But the hug, and he's writing too. I love when they write because it's easier. The hug is more physical here on earth. Has nothing to do with the spiritual. It was a physical body connection for here. Spiritual, you had a past life. He wrote past life spiritual connection. So you guys have always had a connection. It doesn't matter about the hug thing, you know.
I felt that.
Yeah. So you're connected. There's nothing that's gonna break that. Even people that we come in contact now, like right here, we all are spiritually connected to each other. And we won't forget this because this is pretty cool, you know? And it'll stick with us. So it's always gonna be a connection that we'll always carry.
So does that mean that I'll have future lives with him then? I mean, we'll always be together. I mean, will we have other lives together, or
Wow, he's saying he's not coming back. So when you cross over, then you'll be together. And I think I know why he's saying that. I think that this truly is the last carnation. I don't think we're gonna have to come back. We all will be one, you know? Afterlife connects with us and we're all one. And I think that might even happen sooner than later. Even though we're alive, I think we're gonna all join.
Well, I thought that I'd heard you in your different shows that we will be able to connect with people that have passed over as we go on. The veil will drop, and we'll be able to.
It's already dropped. It's already dropped. It's just everyone. That's what ascension is. Ascension is your level of consciousness. So as you expand it, the more that you concentrate on expanding it, then yes, you can reach them and talk to them and connect, see them, feel them. So I believe humanity's stronger right now. The planet is stronger right now. We're already doing it.
Yep.
You know? So yeah, hold on to that. Hold on. It's fake too. But he's cool. He's very dominant. He's there.
Oh, he was such a special person, and just so knowledgeable on so many things, and I miss him so much.
Yeah, he's always connected. He said, "I'm always with you." You'll be with him again.
Well, I have one other question, if I can ask, and I just would like to see if my mom and dad understand now why I told them that I never felt like I belonged in the family, or that I was a part of my brother and my sisters. If they understand now why I said that, now that they've crossed over.
Yeah, she's writing, "We loved you all the same, but we understand and it's okay." So they didn't take it to heart. It's almost like they've let that go. It's not something that spirits think about.
Well,
so that's good. It really, and here's the thing, I think someone else had this tonight too. Well, I do it too. We care so much about something, but the other side doesn't even care. So we're down here worrying about it, crying about it. They're not even thinking about it. So it's like, what are we doing? But all of the emotion is earth. It's earth, the elements, everything makes us feel these things. Once we cross over, we're not going to feel all those things either. So it's something to think about next time. You know, I have to remind myself that too, overreacting sometimes. So I think the thing with that, and that's why your parents were like, they're pretty much just, they're kind of real dismissive with it, you know? Yeah.
All right. Well, I thank you. And again, thank you so much for doing this show tonight, Kristen. It's been really fun.
Well, thank you. I'm glad you guys enjoy it, because I was just kind of experimenting, and it's Halloween. So I'm like, let's just try a group party. So
well, it's fun to know that other people are going through these things, or just to learn of their experiences. I mean, a lot of these I have never been touched that I know of, or felt any presence of anybody being there other than having Murray come through to my dream and talk to me.
Yeah.
But hearing these other people and what's happened, it's really fun, and it makes you feel somewhat connected.
Yes, and he will more now too, because he knows that you really want him to. You're involved in this, you know.
Yes.
So yeah, keep talking to him. He'll come through for you. The dreams are good because you're connecting with him. That's a real visitation. He's really there.
All right, thank you.
Yeah, but thank you so much. Yeah. All right, let's see who's left. I think Terry, and then we'll go back to Melanie. Is that okay?
Yes.
All right, let's go Terry Jones. How are you tonight?
I'm good. I hope you can hear me.
I can, and I love the flag.
Yes.
And her hat.
Yeah, and the hat. The
You
hat's
look
really
great,
cool.
girl.
Thank you, baby. I'm like Connie. I haven't dreamed or remembered my dreams in years. But recently, after starting the pine needle extract, I'm getting like the last 3 seconds of a dream. But about 3 mornings ago, I woke up, I heard a knock on the door. I got up, and when I opened the door, it was my deceased mother with a horrified look on her face, and my daughter, who is alive, crying. And then the dream was gone, so I'm just wondering if there's a message in there.
Yeah, oh my.
Wow.
So what I see, and she's writing too, I love this. They're all writing. So she's writing in dark purple too. It's not black, but it's purple. And she says, I wanted you to check on her.
To check on my daughter?
Yeah, she wanted you to check on her.
Okay.
So so your daughter's, she's fine, but she's hiding something that she feels really deeply about. Something is bothering her, but she hasn't really spoken up about it yet, I think.
Right, she does keep most things to herself.
Yeah. So it's something about how she feels about herself. So it is a self-esteem thing.
Right.
Yeah. How old is she? She's going through it. Is she, because
37.
Okay, spiritually, yeah, she's coming through even younger. She's coming through very young. Her spirit, her soul. She's an
Right.
old soul, but she has a lot of energy, and she loves life, but there's something that's bothering her. Is she involved with someone maybe that's not the best for her? Is that what this is? There's another person there.
Well, she's married, and they I don't get to see them often, but they really seem to have a great relationship, always doing things together, and a good team, as she says.
Yeah. Yeah. So it's something she doesn't want you to feel or experience. So I think there's something, I hate to break it, but maybe it seems like there's a miscarriage that she's having trouble about talking about. She's keeping it locked in.
Well, I felt like they were trying to have children, and they both did have the bags.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm concerned about that. But you gave me a reading a long time ago that it was they got the saline.
Yeah, I don't feel like anything's wrong with her. I think she just experienced the excitement of having one and then the horrible letdown of not, you know?
Yeah. She's got a big sweet heart, I know that.
Yeah, she's very sweet. That's why her spirit seems so, like, she's excited for life, but this, whatever, this is like so heavy on her heart.
Right, right. Well, that makes sense. And
But
then,
yeah, she's gonna have one. She is gonna have one.
yay! I'm ready to be a grandma.
Because I see a little, it's a foot. It's not a hand, it's a foot, a baby foot. Yeah. It's a baby foot, and now she's showing me this. I did that in school. It's a, it's a ceramic. Well, they had us do our hand, but she's showing me a ceramic imprint of a foot.
Oh wow.
Mm-hmm. On pink.
You think the baby was pretty well developed before she miscarried, or?
No, because this is a new baby.
Okay.
Yeah, and it's pink. The plate is pink, so I think it'll be a girl.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
I'll definitely keep you.
Keep me posted. Yeah, girl power coming in.
For sure.
Baby patriot. Yep.
All right. And then I've had 47 dogs and like 80 cats in my lifetime. And I have a sister. She's been here all evening until now. But you see Shelby's sister, okay? She died suddenly, and I just not sure what happened.
Did they say it was a cardiac arrest, like heart attack?
Right.
That's what it's written as, cardiac.
All right, well.
Man, yeah, so there was something, I think it was a clogged artery, because it's showing me something that wasn't flowing.
Well, the vet said that's one thing that, there's really no symptoms until,
until it happened. It
to the
sucked.
vet, and she was already dead. So.
Something keeps snapping over here. Probably a bug. Sorry, I got distracted.
Water bug.
Water bug.
I think that's all, unless,
Mm-hmm.
mom or brother or whoever might have anything.
Your mom is still there, and she's the one that was giving us the answers there.
I love you, Mama.
Yeah. She wrote she loves you. Tell her I love her. She's showing me a yellow house. Who has a yellow house?
Oh.
I don't know whose house this is. Does your daughter have a yellow house?
No.
I don't know. It's like a light yellow, white trim. I don't know. What is this? Are you showing us something cool here?
Her apartment building's kind of a light yellow, I guess you'd say.
Oh. You're going to go there. You're going to go to this place. Are you going on a retreat or something, or somewhere cool next year?
That's what I've been hoping for, yes.
Okay.
I'm ready, mainly with horses and that type of thing, I think.
Yeah, it's because it's there's a lot of trees around too. It's really pretty there.
I'm ready.
Yeah. And you're on the right path. Don't worry. They always say don't worry. Keep an eye on your girl. Phone call. How often do you guys talk, you and your daughter?
It's mainly excuse me, messenger.
Okay. That's easy to hide feelings. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. That's okay. She'll come around when she feels like disclosing that, I think.
Right.
Yeah.
She's very private.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Do you want to ask anything else? Or are we
I don't know if there's a way to approach her better than what I do, or
So visiting each other is what she wrote.
It's been a while.
Yeah.
We couldn't even go to her wedding because of the COVID. It could just be 2 people.
Isn't that ridiculous? That's so dumb.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you did
But
send
yeah,
me.
visiting each other. So yeah, she just is trying to put you guys all together. That's what that
Yeah.
is. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I
Yeah.
like that idea, that's for sure. Kristen,
Yeah.
thank you so much. And it's nice to see everyone's face.
I know, it's fun. Thank you. Thanks for coming, for sure. I know a couple of people are missing, but that's okay. Maybe they couldn't make it, but thank you all for being here, for sure.
Yeah, I don't know if I was the first one, but I immediately signed up.
Yeah, thank you. I know, I saw your name. I don't get to see all your names until I literally go and check the calendar of orders.
Can you see
I
my,
need to get on top. I need an assistant. Connie?
Yes, ma'am. Instead of Texas, Mom, I'm going to Boynton.
I know. Yeah.
there-
Hey, I
there's my
think
galactic
Melanie.
family.
Melanie,
Can
you
y'all
have
see
a
my,
good question? What's that,
can you,
Ricky?
can you see my galactic family in the background?
Oh, I see a star. Can you guys see the little arrow or the hand I have here? Or no?
Now, no, that's a spaceship.
Oh,
That's what I was trying to tell you. That they're over my home.
they're
They-
definitely over your house. Yeah,
Yeah,
they're
no,
coming for you.
no, they ain't going. No,
It's good.
they watching.
Beam me
They,
up, Scotty.
Send them
they're
over
watching over.
here. I
They got to
want
be watching
to
over
go.
me. You can see it though, can't you?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I was out here vibrating my, raising my spiritual vibration.
Nice.
That the one. There it is, right there. No, that's the probably the light, but
Right
I
there.
see it in the sky.
Yeah, we see it.
Well, I'm ready to go. They're a little far away.
yeah.
I tell them all the time at the ocean, I'm like, come and take me now.
Yep, me too.
If I ever just disappear, just know I probably chose to go. Just
Hey,
so you guys know.
don't you
She's
say
like,
that.
hey, it's fun. I'll haunt everybody.
Don't you leave me here. Don't you leave me here on this earth like that.
I
Where's
have
Lisa?
friends everywhere. I could find all of you.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. Yeah. But hey, Melanie, I'm sorry. You had something else you wanted to talk about, right?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's 3 quick, they'll probably be quick. The first one is just, I don't know, I think it's the past couple times I've been in my vehicle, I can feel something, but I'm not sure what might be wrong. I hope it's nothing major. Can you tell me what it might be?
Is your car white?
No, my friend's has a white Toyota 4Runner. I have a blue Kia Sorento.
Okay, because I saw a white. It would look like SUV. All right, let me
Yeah, I
check.
have an SUV. It's cool.
Are you close to your friend? Is it?
Yeah, Roy.
Ah, okay. It's probably his that I tapped into. But let's tap into yours. I'm hearing, and I don't know who it is, but they're saying that they're going to say it's a major issue, but it's really a minor issue. It's something under the hood. So make sure, yeah, just make sure you go to a trusted person. There is something going on, but it's not a big deal.
Yeah, okay. Okay, thank you. And then my next question is, so with everything gonna change and happen for the good, we don't know when, I feel like I'm as prepared as I can be, but is there anything more that I'm supposed to do to be ready that I'm not aware of?
Yeah, and before we go to that, they're saying about that white car. So the reason why I tapped into that was that white SUV has something wrong with it.
Okay. And my
Sorry.
friend, yep, and he does have his maintenance light came on, so he is gonna need his oil changed and whatever, so maybe
There's something to fix, yeah.
Yeah,
But yeah, going back to your spiritual journey, it lit up blue. This is cool. Whoever there's a light and then it's like lit up. I think it's your mom. It's gotta be. She's
Oh gosh.
playing with the lights, blue and yellow lights, and she's flashing them. But she's not giving me an answer. She's funny. So you asked about your path, your journey. Is there something else you need to know, or
Well, more around like what's going to happen when everything changes with the currency and all that. And I mean, I have silver, and I feel like I'm as prepared as I can be. I'm just wanting to know if there's anything that I'm missing or that I should do to prepare.
Okay. You're almost there. You are prepared. Did you like the light? Yes. That's what she wrote.
Entertain us.
I know. Yes, we love it. Blue and yellow is just very pretty. Yes.
That's the colors I see around you, okay? I'm sorry to interrupt, but I see blue and yellow around you in your aura.
Aw. Yeah, her mom is a goof. Her mom's a goofball, Connie. Like
she is.
No, you're fine. She's answering you. She wants you to know that you're okay. You're doing everything that you possibly could do to prepare.
Yeah, but that's what I've been sensing every time I do a check-in, but I just wanted to be, I guess, confirmation.
And then she's saying things are going to smooth over. There's really nothing to be worried about.
Okay.
I keep getting that from the spirit world. I know there's people out there saying that there's war, there's going to be war and stuff, and the cheated election and stuff. I don't feel, no one's telling me that on the other side. I think your mom would. I think she would have flashed a red light. Yeah. We'll have to ask her. Let me ask her. Is it going to be chaos? Is Trump really coming in? So I'm getting a clear yes. As if I think she has a magic 8-ball in her hand. She does.
How cute.
She's funny, man.
What a trip. Sorry.
No, she is. She is.
Can you ask her? So
just the other day.
She was always secretive about how she voted, and my dad was like so liberal Democrat, and he always was like very like almost verbally abusive, like, oh, I know you're a Republican, blah blah. I want confirmation. Like, I think she is for Trump, and I think she did vote Republican. Not that they all were great, but can you get confirmation from her of that?
Yeah. Let's see. Are you a Trump supporter?
Yeah, I'm a Trump supporter.
Me too.
She is smiling, so she is. She has something else in her hand, and it is silver. How did you? She has.
Oh, is it the silver? She find my silver? She took.
Where are you putting the silver so she can find it? Your daughter needs to. She may not find it, but she has it like this.
Oh, is she the one then that's saying when I did do the pendulum that it would return when Trump returns? Is she just gonna return it to me when Trump returns? And she said, because when I did the reading with you yesterday, she said it was safe. So she must have meant it was safe with her. And now that I'm calling her out on what she told us.
Yeah. So yes, that's a Trump supporter, and then she jumped into the silver. So yeah, we figured her out.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Are you going to return her silver after Trump? So November 6th. November 6th. If you go to
I can't wait to meet that woman. Oh my goodness. What a hoot.
She is a goof. She's just sitting there with it now. It's you know how you go like this and you go like that? That's what she did. Yeah, so you will have it back. It's safe. It is safe with her.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's why you couldn't find it. And then the blue and
Yeah.
yellow. So that
Remember she was laughing a lot when she was telling us that stuff, and I'm thinking, okay, she's laughing a lot. I think she's just playing with us. After we were done, I kind of came back. I'm like, I think she's playing with us.
I think she moved it when you went to go look. She already moved it
I
again.
told you to look under the bottom shelf. It's underneath there where
let's
you
see.
wouldn't think it would be.
But I don't have any shelves in the garage.
Well, then it may not be in the garage. There's somewhere that you wouldn't think it would be.
Shelf. Okay, I'll check a shelf in the apartment. Well, I guess my last question is, I know that when I sleep, I'm not sure where I go, but I know that like when I have to wake up, I just want to go back to that place wherever I was. So I don't know. And I don't remember stuff. I will have like stuff that will happen later. And I'm like, oh, I dreamt about that. But I don't know where I go, but must be a great place because when I wake up, I just want to fall back to sleep and go back there. And it happens a lot.
I think, okay, because it looks to me like you go to it's beautiful and it's peaceful and you feel love and you feel happiness. It's euphoric. It's symbolizing and showing you kind of how it feels to cross over.
Ah.
Yeah, it's not that you did, but you're kind of like, they're showing me a window. She's showing me a window, white window. Do you have a white window like with white frame around it?
Yeah, in the apartment, yes.
Yeah, so she's showing me that, and then it's like you get to look into what her world is like.
Okay.
That's so cool.
And also, since she's a thief, I wonder if the silver's anywhere. Look on the windowsill. I'm just so curious. What if she puts it there? That would be cool.
Okay.
She's laughing. No, she shows, okay, so the window, that's symbolic though. She's saying it's symbolic. So that's for you. When you feel and love to go to that place, you're actually experiencing how it feels to be on the other side.
Okay.
For how what she feels it to be. So that's really cool. No
Yeah,
wonder
that
you don't
is.
want to come back.
Yeah, no wonder I want to
Mhm.
fall back to sleep.
That's neat. Cool.
Yeah, no bills, no hassle, no nothing.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Your loved ones there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's great. And then you just have to you can go look at everybody else down here or whatever.
Move
That's
somebody
a lot.
else's silver around.
I'm gonna be moving lots of stuff around.
I know you will, you little darling.
Yeah. And I know whose house I'm going to first. Yeah. Mr. Lance Shuttler.
Move your ascent from here to there.
Exactly.
I love it.
All of it. All our friends will just have to harass them. That's what you're supposed to do. I like your mom's style, Melanie, because she's playful, she's happy, you know.
And that's exactly how Princess is, playful and happy. Like how you said, she's always around Princess and always around me.
She
Stuff
uses
that
her
Princess
cat.
does. Yeah. Well,
And
thank
I
you
love
for
her.
thank you for blessing us with your gift and for like being
Yes.
obedient.
Yes.
Of course.
Because you are
Thank
such
you,
a
Kristen.
blessing. Yeah.
Thank
And letting the spiritual realm work through you. Like what a blessing to us. And just
You're
I just can't
national
thank you enough.
treasure, baby.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
We love
I
you.
appreciate it. And it helps me because I want it, the more I do it, the stronger I get. And when I hear and see things, like when they're writing, now I trust myself to say it. Before I would see it, even when I did my shows with my brother, I would see things, but I was too afraid to say it because I'm like, no, that's dumb. But it's not. It's actually what they want you to say.
Yeah.
You
By
know,
the way, I want to say
so
something
thank
to
you.
Kathy. Can I say something to Kathy real quick?
Yeah.
Sure.
Girlfriend, as soon as you get your podcast going, you let me know. You DM me or whatever. I'll be your first subscriber.
Yes, me
I
too.
want this information. And I think that Mr. Peter is a Tesla kind of man. And I cannot wait. I am ecstatic. And by
I
the way,
appreciate that.
you know that you know who Edward Snowden is, right?
Of course.
Okay. He is in a Faraday cage himself. He will not come out.
Right. It doesn't surprise me. I remember when the whole thing went down and we had lengthy discussions about it.
See?
I could tell he knew stuff even more so then, because he wanted to say something, but he was holding back. And
Such a Taurus, such a Tarian. Wow, that's
yes,
so nice.
there's one incident that I'll share briefly. Is now, unfortunately, my husband had heart challenges, and he was in a permanent AFib situation for 9.5 years. His was not correctable,
Yeah.
but he
I'm a
did have a
respiratory
stroke.
therapist. I get it.
Yeah, yes. His was the only sinus no they couldn't correct.
Right.
But he had a mini stroke while I was there, and as he was having the stroke, he started relaying what I would say classified information to me.
Ooh.
And when he came around, I started repeating that information. He goes, "How do you know that?" I said, "You told me." I said, "I don't know the details of what it means." I said, "Is it important for me to know?" And he goes, "Well, let's just put it this way. If you ever have any gentleman in suits showing up, give him that information." I said, "I don't want to."
Oh, look, Wallace. Hey.
That's sweet.
Beautiful.
Oh, look at that cat.
Wallace is
He's like, why aren't we
Kristen,
going to bed?
before you go to bed, I had a quick question. I had a weird dream. I don't remember dreams that well, but I had a weird dream this morning. And this dream, I just wanted to share it. I don't know what it means, but I looked out my kitchen window, and I looked out the kitchen window, and there's this like moaning that looked like an individual that was homeless. And I had my garage door open. I quickly went to shut the garage door, and as I was rolling the garage door coming down, the head of this person came off and rolled to the back of my vehicle. When you said a white SUV, that was my vehicle.
Oh my God.
But the head kept talking. It's just like, what is
That's scary. Happy
it
Halloween.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I'm thinking, what was that all about? And then my mom calls me for assistance, but I'm thinking, what was the meaning of that dream?
Whoa.
Is it Halloween, or
Heads.
is it significant that heads will roll?
Oh, there you go.
No. I hope
There you
not.
go.
Maybe I hope not. That would be terrible, huh?
I know, wouldn't it?
The face was like if somebody was a mime. It almost reminded me of the one of the weird scary movie clown movies or whatever. It was a really spooky face.
Well, it
And I'm
could
not
be
a
about
fan of
Gitmo too. You
Pardon
know,
me?
they could be about Gitmo too. They're stretching necks right and left there.
Oh, it was just bizarre. It was just one of the most, like I said, I don't remember dreams that quick, and it hasn't stuck with me like that. I think, what was that all about?
Stay away from garage doors, okay?
I know, that's bizarre. I think, wow.
Rolling head. Yikes.
Yeah, the first thing that came to my mind was rolling heads. So I thought, well, there's a lot going on, you know.
Hey, happy November 1st, y'all.
Yeah.
Oh, shit, it's November 1st.
November 1st. We're done with October. Hey, and by the way, Kristen, okay, everybody's talking about, well, like not everybody, but one of our
like New Year's Eve.
Queen of Raven is talking about Red October, and you know, all the things are supposed to go down in October.
Yeah.
Do you think that we are on the Julian calendar for the white hats? Because anytime somebody pulls a date out there, honey,
it's wrong.
It's always wrong, and it's always 11 days to 2 weeks off. So I think that they're using the Julian calendar. I
think
it's
so.
a pattern.
Yeah, I think they mean well, but I also know that's just common sense. They're not going to throw dates out there.
Oh, hell no. They're not going to telegraph what they're doing.
No.
But you know what I do realize? They do tell us what has already happened. So anything that Trump is talking about, has already.
Yeah.
Okay. So, I mean, we're golden. We're in the golden age. We're golden. No worries. Everybody, you know, I say this every day, but attitude of gratitude brings abundance on so many levels. And it really does. And let me just say this. I say this all the time in the chat. Love is our superpower. It all starts with self. We love ourselves. We are compassionate with ourselves. It radiates out to everybody else. And forgiveness is not for anybody but yourself. When you forgive, it's not about the other person. It's about self. That is all the information I have right now. I just wanted to throw that out there. And I love you guys so much. Oh my God. I look forward to every day.
Yeah, so cute.
And
We'll
you are
do this again.
magnificent. You just magnificent. You just blow me away. You're
All
such
of you. Love
and
you
let me
all.
and you are
Yes.
humanitarian extraordinaire, girl.
Thank you.
Yes,
That's
ma'am.
all I think about is what can I do?
I
What
know.
project do I get?
I know. And
Yeah.
I'm telling you, you might have to get a 2-bedroom because I might have to get me an office and a bedroom in there with you to be your assistant because I know you're busy as a one-arm paper hanger.
Yeah,
And I
I'm
just love
thinking
you.
about it. I mean, yeah, and especially all the good times coming. I'm thinking about doing something like that. That'd be
Well,
cool.
heck, see, Mama said this month, and somebody else's mama said this month, and I trust the mamas. And so I'm just thinking that by the time Lisa's gets down here, and you know why I call her Lisa's, because she's more than that to me. She's more than a Lisa could ever be. She is Lisa's. She's more than that. I'm gonna tell you that. Where'd she go? She's galactic.
She went to bed. She had to go to
I
bed.
know, her and her flatties.
Oh, you know,
But
what time is it? We
it
should
is
all probably go to bed.
12:30, 12:25, 12:29, 12:30. I love you so
Wow.
much.
I love
Ricky,
you too. Thank you all. And this
all
is
y'all.
recorded. So does anyone object? Does anyone say, hell no, don't put me on it up there?
No.
No,
All good.
No,
Long as
I'm
you're
just
good
just
side.
saying that we love you, Kristen. We do.
Yes. Thank
I
you.
appreciate that. You guys make
Yes.
me feel like I have family, and I do because I have all of you.
That's
Two
right.
words.
Thank you. It
Two
means a
words
lot.
for you. Two
Yes.
words. Divine you. Divine guidance.
Absolutely.
Thank
Oh,
you.
yes.
Thank you
Yeah.
so much.
Yeah.
See,
Yes.
now I can go to bed, and I'm just gonna be happy.
Love all of y'all so much. Biggest hugs. Oh my gosh. Big hugs, big hugs, big hugs.
Yes.
Yeah, if we get this thing solved, Kristen, we can do some traveling, and you do
Yeah.
your traveling thing there.
Yeah, we'll
You
work a
might want,
deal.
well, you might want to consider. I could just be your security.
Yeah, I'm gonna need it. I still got the weirdo in North Carolina. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I need some security. We've got a
Yeah.
stalker on the loose.
Oh,
Yeah.
God.
Well, hey, you know what? Don't make me go from Southern Belle to Redneck because I can do that in faster. You can say bless your heart.
I'll just bring all of you. All of you can come along.
Awesome.
Cool.
You
Well,
and
tour
what is
bus.
it? Not groupies, but your entourage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like Trump. Trump has all.
There
That's
you
right.
go.
That's right.
Funny.
You got a MAGA,
Yeah.
Starcanashores, Arcana. What is it? What do you call it? MAGA Arcanashores.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Entourage.
had to change the name.
Divine deplorables.
Yeah. That's cute too. Yeah.
The tribe of garbage.
Yep.
Yeah, Kristen, right
Yeah.
quick, like you was talking about healing. One thing that I've discovered on my journey is people have to believe to receive. In other words,
Yeah.
if like my sister, I was told her, and basically visualize yourself healed, okay, and while you're in the field, and so that's the key right there. You can't just give healing to anybody that don't want it. If they don't want it, it won't work. They have to believe that the healing is working. You see
That's
what I'm
how
saying?
those med beds work.
So
Yeah, you have to believe it. Yeah, believe to receive. But I have no problem healing. Sending healing energy to anybody. No.
yeah.
But like I said, it's not like just I'll try it. There is no try. You have to believe or you don't.
It's like a lifestyle of belief.
Yeah,
You gotta
yeah.
believe. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Same with all, I think that kind of rings true for everything, huh? Now that
Yeah.
I think about it, like every single thing, love, career,
Absolutely.
what and our animals, connecting with them, you got to believe, receive their love to give it. Yeah, it's all the time. Yeah.
All right, that's it. I'm done. Yeah. Y'all have a good night.
You too. Good night,
Good
everybody.
night.
I'll
Rest
see you
well.
Good
soon.
night.
Bye,
Sweet
everyone.
dreams.
Bye.
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 Thank
Big
you.
Thank
projections.
you.